Welcome back to Venetian Poker Live. Time for your weekly dose of high-stakes cash from the Las Vegas Strip. The name of the game, again, a no-limit hold'em today. So if you're a fan, please stick around as we welcome you inside the stunning Venetian Poker Room located at level 2 at the Palazzo Grand Canal Shops. Action going 24/7 with some spicy promos happening all year round. More on that in just a little bit. But first, let me welcome you inside our streaming room. Alongside Tristan Wade, my name is Remco Rinkema, and here is today's lineup. We got the Table 1 crew in the house. Danielle DMoonGirl Andersen making her Venetian Poker Live debut. Art Parmann, a frequent guest here on Venetian Poker Live, and some others that we might have seen before. We have Jay Logger in the house, Clay, Matt, Drew, and Kevin filling out the lineup here. We're playing 100-100 with a big blind ante, and the cards are in the air. Let's go. Let's have some fun, Tristan.
Let's. Man, a few words today.
Man, a few words. Well, let's hope they are delivering.
Art and I and Joel are the three from
Joel Prelog, by the way, on the right-hand side here,
group.
has played in various games at our Poker Studio.
Damn near tried.
No stranger to high
Luckily,
stakes.
Joel got a little bit of it. Hang on to it for the T1.
Okay, well, there's one.
You're up to one. Yeah, no, I'm telling you.
What did you set the line at?
Mine was 16
For
yesterday.
anyone wondering, yes, 7 deuce plays in the bomb pot.
Playing bump.
I guess we are starting off with the bomb pot. 7-deuce game is on, so clarification on that right away. 7-deuce 6. 7-deuce would be nice
7
on this very first flop.
Just browsing the hands here, you do see Art with an overpair. It's going to be a pretty good hand overall, but
These fingernails are looking at me.
in the face of these blind hand fingernails,
Put 'em
what
over the
do you
low.
do? This is
He
kind
never
of
agreed
tough.
to that.
Queen Jack.
So
We gotta get started
we
early.
don't really love eights right now, but this is player dependent. We do see Matt with a pretty big holding himself.
This one hurts. Not gonna lie. Wish it was a 3K.
I have the top pair. I know you're on a draw.
Are we allowed to swear and
I'm
stuff?
on it, bro.
I know.
Wow,
Yeah,
look
why
at
not? I
this.
feel like
Family
he's
friendly
gonna
show.
get there, so.
Aggressive poker rules the world, and the man with the bear down nail polish.
Take all of it.
Shout out
Take-
Chicago
take-
Bears.
Take one of the yellow ones.
Matt's like, no. Sean looks full.
Yeah,
That is
No New
quite
Orleans
the
dome, I'll tell you that.
distraction at the table. I might need to add some nail polish in my
Buffalo's going to
arsenal
win.
for
What a
tilt
stupid
factor.
fold.
Think I
How
would
did I do that?
If you want to join the fun, head to table1.vegas,
Could've
Poker
easily
Podcast
betting on
newsletter,
his conviction.
putting the fun back
Yeah,
into
I mean,
poker. I can promise you,
And
If you get a chance to play with this crew,
I'm assuming Houston beats you.
you'll be hooked.
So I feel good.
Wow, that's such
Art-
a big
Art
assumption.
Justin
You're
do a great
3-point
job
Dog. I love that assumption.
putting
dude.
on those games.
Telling you. We literally line up four. We put four guys put their hand in the dirt, and they're just like, we're going to beat you all night
Like a
long.
nice day in Denver.
Is JY there?
No. He
Rattles.
was here yesterday.
So
He did not.
he did well.
Based on how yesterday went, the Broncos are going down.
Right?
Yeah, but God went through that 2 days in a row, buddy.
I really fear if the Broncos lose today,
Depends if
he's
he's
going
testing
away
it or
for
not.
like,
He might not play till
How much faith does
2027.
he have?
him and I might not play till 2027 together.
Joe Young, is that?
Justin Young was
Broncos
going to be in
lose
this
today.
game, but
It'll
got a
be
last-minute
48
ticket for
hours
the
to
Broncos playoff game.
Very
Hopped on a flight and
Oh, I have
is
a
currently watching his
Oh.
Broncos
Really-
with
I
a
said
small
that to
lead.
yesterday
We're
and I was-
keeping a close eye on it here, up 3-0 against the Bills.
800.
That was a big hit too. Ugh.
Is it like actually hot in here, or is it just because I was
We can
running
turn- oh,
around?
there's
no,
a
I was
thermostat.
just.
I don't think
I've
it's-
literally been like, okay, that's fair. I'll probably pull up.
I feel good.
You're just overwhelmed or something. You
Oh, I've just been running around like a chick with my head cut off.
Yeah.
King 4-5 on the flop here. Art flopping top pair.
They do that.
Getting action here from
You do.
Joel. Joel open-ended.
What was all the running around? Where were you going?
King pairs.
It
Trips
was
now.
More so that I was up super late and didn't get much sleep, so I wanted to sleep as late as possible. So then, when I did wake up, everything had to be done.
We know what Art's going to do here. Top of range, really good hand, can get all value from worst King
Yeah.
X, draws still.
And always
Dog.
what you see happen in situations like this,
Peaceful
the
harmony.
person being aggressive gets less credit
years after
for the big card when it
of
pairs,
training
just because
stuff.
you're like,
The
it's
older
less likely he
one
has it
would
now.
attack the younger one.
Yeah, definitely a more
Trained-
polarized
Yeah, and
kind
like-
of situation.
Invested a lot of time
Okay.
and money.
J Logger might be thinking, look, if I call here, I'm live.
good
If I
and
hit the
that's
deuce,
enough,
if I
like
hit
3
the
years.
7, I might be able to win it all.
All of a sudden, she's
The rest of it, 13K. So
Like
this is
slowly or
fine.
just
Let's
like
see a
on
river
dime?
and maybe get there.
It used to be like.
All right, let's see it.
when
5
it started
pairs
happening,
now. Top boat for Art.
I got very like in tune to her energy, and I could feel when she was like, getting anxious. We just kind of let them. 10 minutes later, bring back out. They're best friends.
Yeah.
This time, it's happened.
The only
like,
problem is when you check call with
happened
6
twice,
high,
then we started separating them.
kind of hard to
got
win
it,
the
Art.
pot
Don't
because you
bet.
don't have the betting lead. But
Anyways,
$100 this
last
season.
night a gate got accidentally left
I
open.
think that's
and
a great hand both ways.
Yeah, quick
Cool.
toss there
Course.
from Joel, and
And,
Art wins it.
yeah, she attacked him and got her ass kicked, and it was
Yeah.
so. Yeah. So. She's a crazy bitch, man. It's her ass
Literally.
every time, and she just keeps coming back.
Literally, crazy bitch.
Oh.
We're not going to take your devices away. You can have them on your side tables.
I feel as though
Feel free to move those
we
as
should be
well.
listening in closely for some good table chatter here because we just missed a
Kevin?
a D Moon story time
Okay, thank you.
that ended with a crazy B. So yeah, I think we did miss out.
Are you here for a bit? Okay, I'll tip you. I'll wait
So
until
what's going on with Big Dave? We don't know.
change.
He thought we were starting at 2.
300?
Classic.
Oh, that's when the stream is starting.
Who's Big Dave?
You must know.
I guess
Big
I'll-
Dave,
with a
come
purpose.
on. You know Big Dave.
Oh.
Well, he's a little bit bigger
He's
than
big.
Little Dave.
I don't know. He had to be Big Dave. I just put a big in front of his name.
Kings here for Matt,
Biggest Dave that's here.
who raised the 300 and then got a bunch of callers, which doesn't make the spot any easier. But on Queen 10-7, he is out in front, and Drew might be tempted to see multiple streets.
Absolutely top pair. You got backdoor straight draw. Now you don't have a diamond. That's somewhat of a concern, but let's proceed.
All right, so 2,900 in the middle here. 9 on the turn. Interesting card. Nice card for Drew. Picks up some additional outs. Matt, however, now also on a flush draw. So
Got an extra
surely
CR. That was
we're going to... Oh,
Yeah, but he almost got negative.
Justice
5
has to
yards.
check.
He actually
Yeah,
got
the board is
negative
getting,
10 yards.
you know, a little dicey. Straights,
valley.
flushes, 2 pairs.
Yeah.
So I think you could mix checking with kings, but having the king of diamonds is kind of important. So if there was a hand that wanted to lean towards
Yeah.
betting, it might have been that one.
And Drew hits a straight on the river.
10, 7, 9, 8.
Yeah, we got
Did
the
he bet on
Broncos. I just bet against him for 1K.
You can tell by the body language that Drew knows he's beat. And there go the kings. Well done. Okay.
Yeah, well done.
I beat that first one. Queen 10, 7.
That second card where the money is made.
I
You beat the first one?
did, yeah.
Welcome to the
That's
chat.
turn.
I
got
see you,
lucky.
Donna. I see you, the usual suspect. Thank you for always being
I
with
mean,
us,
they're- well, I
watching
don't
the
think
show.
I'm-
Please like the video.
Depends on this, yeah.
And for everyone new here, subscribe to the channel. We appreciate you all hanging out. It's going to be a huge year for Venetian Poker Live, I promise. Got tons of streaming coming up.
YouTube, you're gonna get us banned. YouTube.
Harassment rules? I'm just giving a shit.
Got the
You're like, I did not know what's that.
That's why we
almost put the
couldn't hear
mic inside.
Danielle's story that well. She wasn't mic'd up appropriately.
Justin did
about
something
Oh.
similar to me yesterday with, they brought me like a big amount of chocolates, and then Justin like quickly took 3 off, and I was like, oh my God, I just signed for 40, but they only gave me like 20. And it took me forever. And yeah, Justin was like, all
I
right.
didn't even know that.
Yeah, Justin eventually was like, all right, I'm sorry, dude, you seem very stressed out about this. And I was like, yeah, it kind of was a stressful thing.
Ace-6 Jack, Kevin. Flopping top pair with his ace. Quick round of checks. These guys are playing lightning fast, Tristan. Like lightning fast.
You love to see it.
Kevin brought out the fleece. It is winter after all. It's not cold in here, though.
It's not.
Always
What do I have
toasty.
now?
It's actually a very nice day in Las Vegas today.
Oh,
For a winter day, I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. 70 and sunny.
Stunning. Kevin bet 600 on the turn. 2 quick calls. River now. Ace 8 is best here.
2,000?
From the 2K.
Did you go to a place to get those done? Or
Yeah.
Nice.
I was satisfied.
I mean, they look good.
Thanks, buddy.
Are they gel?
I said,
I don't can't go that far.
I felt bluffy. I was thinking about looking you up early.
But I'm gonna keep them on until
I had a
bears
4.
are eliminated.
Are you a nail biter?
Hopefully-
So this
4
afternoon,
is good, huh?
It's hopefully it's like
I
4
was
weeks,
good.
3 weeks.
I was like,
Might have to get them
that feels-
touched up.
Might have to get them touched up.
Yeah, I was like, you just
I like it, man.
Okay,
Oh,
we're
they're
talking
like-
about the nails.
They're not your real
Right.
nails? You got like acrylic on?
Bear down.
Bears. What's on the thumbs? A little logo?
She's just like,
Squiggles?
she's like, can I freestyle the thumbs? I'm like, you go, girl.
like whatever.
First time you've been asked that, eh?
It's just, to me, the Bears' colors are more of a dark blue. That looks more of a black to me, which gives me the Halloween vibe, which we're past now.
That's
So,
funny.
I mean, I do think they did a great job. I love the font. I
Right.
love the aesthetic of it, but the color is really throwing me off.
Good luck, good luck.
When's the last time you painted your nails in the colors of your favorite team?
Who won the last pot? You, Drew?
Never. But
Kevin.
maybe one day.
Kevin.
Ace king for Kevin, flopping an ace on
Here I
back-to-back
was
flops.
thinking I'd be a lock to have the coolest
So
nails
yeah,
at the
I
table.
mean, sorry, girl. New Boston town.
As I was going to say
See that
earlier,
coming.
WPT 5K buy-in, 2 million guaranteed final table on February 24th.
Kevin, do you play in Texas?
Streaming live
Card rooms
with
there?
Tristan Wade at the table. He
Not
promised.
too much.
that'd be
I
great.
was in
Promise.
LA for a bit. So I
Bank
played a
on
little
it.
bit there.
And then just
Yeah. But I
Look
don't
me
play
up on
too
Kalshi and bet on
Mainly
it.
like
Poly
with work.
market, whatever.
hey, you and me
Prediction.
both.
Call your bookie. Is there a market on Tristan Wade? Can you make one?
How good is Buffalo's defense supposed to be?
Shitty.
Not good.
Playing better.
I think they're like a team with one guy, and he just happens to be really good.
But first drive is always scripted. You know, Sean Payne's gonna have a good script.
I'm hoping you're right. Because this is a tough start.
Oh, I mean, so much football.
You're on the Bills?
I mean, my guy convinced me. I came in here wanting to bet the Broncos, and I ended it with a good chunk on the Bills.
Who convinced you, Drew?
Queen 8-9.
I wasn't trying to convince. I'm just telling you the Bills are
He
gonna win.
wasn't trying.
Flop with some potential. Backdoor
I was buying
nut
what he was
flush
selling.
for Danielle, who's
You
going to
take
bet
the
it.
1 point, so they could lose by 1, and you
On
still.
one of them, I did. I took
All right.
1 point on the money line.
Art with pair and gut shot. Clay with top pair and gut shot. The kind of flop that can,
What was
or the
the
kind of
line on
hand
it?
that can really get
One point.
out of hand on the turn.
Basically even.
And instead, we get
You bet with.
kind of the hands that slows things
Check.
down. But for
I bet
Danielle, of
Clayton,
course,
and then I bet a bookie.
perfect card.
Yeah, I mean, this
Still
is a
early.
great card.
That would be
You
against the law.
you really don't want to bet here, I feel like,
The sports book.
because you're kind of, yeah, she does check. You know, you're kind of just, you're happy to have an
Oh,
ace,
yeah, tell
but
you something later, Matt.
players can still have
Remind
ace
me.
queen maybe,
Adjacent.
ace 8, ace 9. You really can't get multiple streets there, so I really did like her check.
We played yesterday.
And look at Clay coming with a little block bet
Yeah, he's
himself
good.
on the river with the second best hand.
Did he win or lose? You gotta know how he's feeling.
I had to leave early, so.
So action got checked on the turn, and
Oh, he was up.
Danielle is going to quickly call this down, and she's going to see the good news. Her ace will win.
Yep.
Thank you.
Now, let's play hypotheticals for a second. If a spade comes off, is Danielle supposed to always bet there? Second bullet?
What's up? What's up?
I would imagine, unless it's like the 10 of spades or
Right.
jack of spades.
Hey, Dave.
Hey, you like to make us wait.
All
You
right,
like
we
to make
got
us wonder.
an extra player joining us.
Is that Skinny Dave?
Arriving.
Is there a fat Dave?
They said Big Dave. I don't see any big guy.
Oh, I was like going to be here 20 minutes early and everything.
Just kidding. I think that's
Like,
I know, that's what I said. None of that.
poker with a
Yeah,
presence,
please,
poker with a purpose.
No, we're not.
no, this is my blue turkey.
One of those.
Go ahead,
Wow,
I'll
you
wait
gotta love the shotgun though on four.
Very-
Present poker,
How
purpose
dumb can you
poker.
be?
No, it's gonna work.
They'll
Something
they'll
Sean
explain
did.
He's
it.
gonna walk up to the line. Here he goes. Here he goes.
That was a great play.
Sean's, yeah.
I'm a little ignorant, not by design.
Did you play like longer after I left?
I left at like 1:30.
Oh wow. How was it?
Good. Yeah. Good. You had fun?
Height of
Yeah,
the chairs
it's
are
fun.
simple.
Where are you from again? New York?
Yeah.
see.
All right, I live in
There's
New
a
York.
lever underneath.
On the right.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
$300 apiece here to the flop. King, queen, 6, all spades. Kevin, the only player with a spade.
Ooh, there
What?
you go. Look at that.
If you're watching, one of the things
Local
you have to know
football.
is that these
What
players
happened?
all know each other pretty well.
They didn't. It's got to be penalty on.
Can only imagine that we see a good amount of banter,
pessimistic?
You got
perhaps
it, sir.
Thank you.
a slow roll or
Look at
two.
that,
I
football.
I think.
encourage it.
What's this flag though, man?
I think it's
Here he
offsides.
goes.
Really?
I think so. He was close. He was close. I don't know what they call it. But Buffalo's celebrating like there's no flag on the field, right? They would all see by now.
No. They're
Was it
Yeah,
a was
it's
it a bad
real.
idea to host a poker game during
Want to run all the way
a
to
playoff
the end.
NFL game?
So far.
That's such a
Poker and
bad joke.
sports
That's
go
offsides.
hand in hand,
Oh
my
God.
friend.
True.
The wait for
lose.
chips.
You know, poker is sometimes a passive
Yeah.
hobby
You're
where
on-
you're not a participant, you're just an observer. So having something else to observe
Or wait, there
can
comes
be
the
helpful.
chips. Yeah, the element.
Oh, didn't even impact the play. Look at this.
I mean, we sure kind of jumped, but it's possible. Huh?
All right. Thank you.
It's the right call.
So I'll play out.
Joel, who do you like here? Buffalo, Denver? Yeah.
seven
Oh,
deuce
care,
on.
or like
7 deuce, 200.
200.
200,
Nice hand for
300.
Drew here to start.
Just 200.
No penalty. No penalty. Got it.
you're gonna wait to say that after they score. Like I like
No,
Denver.
no. I mean, if I was gonna bet it, I would have bet Denver. I didn't bet.
You're dead,
but I
bud.
would've-
You're dead.
I would have bet Denver.
Both.
That was a good play.
Sorry, I wasn't talking to you. Also.
No, I know.
Okay.
Not for any special reason other than
Tables.
Spaceship.
Large.
To the flop we go again.
Check.
7 deuce 3. Like I mentioned earlier, 7 deuce game is on. Welcome to the show if you're just tuning in. Eric, thanks for hanging out.
thank you for not showing us the deuce.
I
That's very kind
so
of
badly
you.
wish I had it. I had a good hand, but not too pair good.
Danielle, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. Long time.
Likewise, I know. I was like,
Uh-oh.
here, but
Oh, we
we
dropped
waited.
it. Wow, we're in
Yeah,
trouble.
that's cool.
That was.
Get off.
Dude,
was
you've been
pretty
doing
good.
this for how long? And you're gonna react to the first drive?
That's the fun. That's the fun in it all. That's what I'm paying
Didn't I
for.
get like Thunder like -10 against you guys when we were down 20 or something?
Unfortunate.
We were down to the Kings. And I was like, we're gonna win this game by like 30, and I was like, I need a market for that. Like, we're gonna
Perfectly thrown.
And we were down like 18 or something, man. So
How do you drop that?
That was a bad one.
it's the playoffs. Things happen.
My 9-year-old would have caught that.
Things happen.
Remind you guys, we are live, but we are on a delay. So if you are watching
Raise.
playoff football and observing the stream, you'll probably see things that happened 15, 20 minutes ago, maybe 30 minutes
Right,
ago, or
I'll
what
take-
have
I'll
you.
take the three here.
But we're here live with everybody, so thanks again for joining.
Yeah.
Bend but don't break. Josh Allen will find the end zone.
Queen Jack 9. Casual inside. Straight flush draw here for Kevin.
And the most interesting thing about this hand is that Danielle chose to 3-bet it.
Oh.
Small blind versus button. Now, how will she proceed here?
You see up late last night after dinner? Or straight to bed?
Check
No, I
instantly.
sit up. I went. And
Full
for a little
equity
while.
realized.
That's so fun.
Flush
And then went
comes
home and-
in for Kevin.
Top gun.
How big's the turtle?
The new one?
No, the old one.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why
I
not?
think I got back to my room and I ended
What's
up
wrong with the turtle?
scrolling.
Danielle
down,
knows
trying
she
to get
cannot
out.
win
I'm
at
like,
Showdown
alright, it's like
likely,
midnight,
so
get
she
out of
is
there.
coming
Steady.
for a bluff
I
with a
might-
diamond in her
you know,
hand
you
don't wanna be
herself.
too slow.
Trying to win who's going.
They might induce you
Good
to
news
slow
for
down.
Kevin.
Steady.
Crushed, had a good meal, and had a bottle of wine in you.
I guess technically you were.
Good drink.
We were all like
belly
2
was
minutes.
really
Well, not all.
Pork belly.
There's some people
Pork belly
sitting
was
here that were outside.
incredible. My steak was phenomenal.
What steak did you
I just had the fluff.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Just the
Get in
like,
there, but exactly.
I had that.
nothing special, just the fillet.
Right before 1:30 we started dealing.
Was it good?
It was
I have
really
a
good.
pair.
A
Not a
pair,
very big one.
Always good
Oh.
to
A flush.
Revert it.
Flush for Kevin, and
Good place to
Danielle thought for a microsecond that maybe
Flush or win?
she got hero called.
Oh,
Give me the hour before. then
dude, that little chocolate bite that boss at the end. You saw the 4-pack and you
Should've thought
thought
of
for you. You thought they were all.
I thought he was. I didn't.
Or
I didn't understand.
when the waiter last night brought that little 4 count of chocolates and they put them in front, Joel was ready to like set the plate down.
I thought he was giving me the whole plate.
I thought he was gonna be my savior, and I wouldn't have to eat one of those little chocolate buddies.
Dude, they were incredible.
They were good.
It was so good.
Everything was good.
We really
The
should have asked them for another like 4
Whoever's
count.
like,
We would've
that's
brought-
what it
we
looks
should
like.
ask
It's a little
Well,
elf.
yeah, what are
Grab the whole
the,
plate.
what do we got over there?
Can they bring some up here? Like,
Hawk, the Hawk,
just, like,
That one I can
count.
figure
Right.
out. The other one
You know they
This is Ganesh.
looks from here. Okay,
Isn't that like a dish?
I don't want
Baba
to
Ganesh?
be disrespectful, but from this angle, and because I'm blind, it just looked like a turd or
It's
something.
like a mummified bumblebee.
It's a tiger's eye Ganesh.
No, but I mean, you know, I'm kind of blind.
Oh,
but it's
here's the
beautiful.
beauty. David is going to make his presence felt, and
Like a god, right?
3x
he's,
seems to
That's
be
what I was like,
Hindu
the way to start every hand
god
here
of,
so far.
removing obstacles.
Weird thing to be a god of.
So
but-
just to be clear,
I've had a
I'm
lot
not,
of
them.
I'm not
like a whole
saying,
day. They have like a
not
lot
saying
of
that it looks like a turd
Okay, good.
as I see it, just from the angle.
Yeah, yeah. Well, perspective is reality, so.
Weird. It's beautiful.
King 9-3 all spades. Joel happy to not see
I'm Joel, by
diamonds.
the way.
David, nice to meet you.
Pleasure, Dave.
Joel, 400.
I can call 400.
Do you want your
Friendly game of poker.
We'll remove her.
Let's introduce ourselves before we battle.
ganoush?
I still check.
Always takes a bit to like adjust to
I know,
a new
it's
table.
settled.
Like where do I don't know. God damn it.
Tomorrow?
Two.
Are you playing?
I'm gonna count with you.
Yeah.
I literally,
What's the
Tomorrow,
over/under?
I hit 6 last yesterday.
So
I'll
it's on the
separate
stream,
hours.
I
but
don't-
this
So,
is the only day
2
that's
hours.
actually like
But I
streamed.
you
an
probably
hour,
will
an hour
tell
delay.
you.
Good fold.
The other ones they're recording and they're
Thank you.
released like in there whenever
So
the content
it-
kind of.
we're probably about
Like I was scooting it all.
I had
mine's
a
probably
pair.
I
about
think they're actually going to
the
release
same
it as
because
if
you're
it
taller,
were in the
but
future.
I
So they'll just
like move around incessantly.
basically
Okay.
fill their day.
I think-
I
think
do
you'll
not.
get
So
You're
it
gonna
might
not
come out
sit
next
still.
week.
You're
it
gonna
might
get up
come out
double
in
digits,
3
that's
weeks.
for sure.
Wow.
Hard to say. They're trying to build out their content calendar, I think.
Interesting.
Have more.
How the backlog and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll probably try and not move around as much as you do, just make it easier cameras, but
Almost 4 and almost 2.
I don't sit well.
There's our guy, Matt.
Busy time.
Right there.
Let us know
Oh,
in the
you're-
chat what
you're
side
good.
you're on as
Seven, very
players
Yeah.
Or
seemingly
16,
all
18,
have
or
some
however.
money on the football
Just
game
feel a
that's
lot
going
better
on right
about
now.
him.
Oh, mine, yeah.
Fold.
Mine are 16 and 12. One's about to get her, take her. license.
Three.
Take her license back.
Liz.
You might need a
Too
Baba
fast,
Ganoush
right?
over
Fast
there.
drive.
You're bad.
Careful driver.
When you're in the car.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess
snap.
Mom
Oh,
won't
Matt's
Mom won't
thinking.
ride with
Look at
her.
Matt. He's thinking about something.
She refuses. Too anxious.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There he goes.
Look at that. Look at that. Diamond code. Infield home draw.
That man.
And look at this. Kings now for Drew. He 3-bets to 1100. Danielle with King Jack suited out of position.
With these positions, though, cutoffers button, you don't really fold these kind of hands. So it's just how do you want to proceed? Call is kind of standard,
Okay, seems reasonable.
and it does seem
Does it?
reasonable.
I don't know.
Seems reasonable.
Could flop well here. Instead we get ace deuce 10. Very quick check. Danielle makes Broadway on the turn. Could she get 2 streets of value here?
It is possible. What do you make of the insta check back? You really hope they have queens or even top set
Just wanna think
as a
about it
trap.
little bit.
But, you know, these hands make
Oh,
sense
that's
too.
a
Pocket
full
kings
house
and
here.
jacks.
You know, playing the
Danielle
card
wondering
and
if he didn't want to think about it for a bit here. Board pairs on the river. More cards now for Drew to be beat by.
Yeah, he's got a bluff catcher at this point.
This table's weird. I can't throw. I gotta figure this.
And I think this is
Yeah,
a
you need-
kind of
Gotta do
a
like a
flop
soft-
bet.
like
You need
Oh,
that
no,
guy.
no.
Like a
Okay,
softball
there's 3
throw.
chips. in
Remove
there.
that.
36 into 51.
Whatever's in the way of you putting the chips in the pot how you want to, it has been removed.
Help me.
It's actually the god of dusting, so good luck.
So an ace can come with this size, playing aces and
touch it.
tens with a
Once you
queen
touch it.
kicker
I mean,
now.
That is my.
And if like suited aces, like all the suited ace,
Dusting is your
3
thing?
suited versus, you know, ace jack suited, ace queen stuff, it seems like a really good fold from
Heck,
kings.
I gotta practice.
Where Jack's good.
Go jack shit.
I wanted you to show 7 deuce there.
I wanted to show 7 deuce there too.
I thought we were gonna get it all in pre-flop. You were thinking about it.
I was thinking about all options.
You were thinking for a while. I was like, oh, okay.
Me and you almost got it all in pre-flop.
Was that a good flop for you?
No.
Nice hand.
I was actually mostly thinking about how I was going to throw my chips.
I get it.
Get them
The
to
first 7 deuce dealt of the
Destination.
night.
What is it? 1,000?
Already facing resistance.
I didn't have jacks. I'm much better.
You want the trump card?
Look at Jay Logger here on the button. This is a really spicy
not
flat
yet.
call.
I might have to put it on later. Depends how.
Oh, look at
these
this.
did
Clay
well
with
for me
7 deuce. Doesn't want to give up just yet. Gotta love the spirit.
Oh, that would have been.
I would have gone
I'd have been
twice.
in rough shape.
3 players.
Queen,
I didn't
10,
have to. They go twice.
7, 2 hearts,
You did twice or
king,
once or
queen.
twice?
Happy
I-
to see this.
I don't care, but
Joel with
given the
a
options,
gut
I
shot.
just always go twice.
Yeah.
All right. I don't like them. But I'm 0% offended if
Turn
someone
card is the
else-
queen.
Yeah. I can't.
Thank you, Eric, in the chat for giving us a shout. Howdy from Texas. He says we got Ottawa in the house. Gilles, thanks for watching.
2,000.
Eric Comp saying Parmann Hanks
And then
2028.
You couldn't like flop that much either.
I think Parmann and Justin Young
Like,
could run for office together. Big time,
Hanks.
big time politician.
Newly appointed CEO.
Exactly. Mr. CEO, Brent Hanks. And look at this. The 7 deuce comes out swinging at the wrong time, makes it 5,000, and now action back on Kevin. What options does Kevin have in this situation?
Play the last 2 days.
You know, they're all there. Folding not one of them, but the other 2 options there.
Preparation.
Now, I think Clay is basically
I'd-
thinking
I'd-
Kevin doesn't have a
gonna
queen. He
rumble
wouldn't
with
have
Matt.
checked
Would
the
you
flop
More
with a
like
queen.
Let's have a shot.
But Kevin, I like the check on the flop because he had a player behind who flat called. So Clay is now in a really tough spot
It's always ace high.
because
King,
your
yeah.
opponent probably has something pretty good.
Just gotta navigate accordingly.
You can beat a heart draw. You can beat the ace jacks, the ace kings of the world.
Maybe a good fold on the river.
But they just
Maybe
bet
that's
called 5K. So how do you want to
All right, 3rd and 1.
You do have the
play this
options
river?
covered.
Yeah.
Oh, Clay comes with the jam. 11,000 into 13.
Yeah, they can't stop that.
And Kevin, with basically the same stack,
He's better
now
than
has to
that
think,
Achilles.
could I possibly be beat here?
I mean, I'd feel fine if they handed it to
Yeah, I
Dallas,
mean,
too.
you could consider you just have a bluff
yeah,
catcher,
get
but
up
what
back
if your
here.
opponent
Get
has
up in
queen
there.
jack, queen 9 suited? I mean,
Ooh,
you
that's
really
actually a
shouldn't
push
fold
behind.
these kind of
Probably
hands
close.
here.
He's
You're
well ahead.
basically top of range, aside from maybe like
Run
a
around
pocket
the floor, that's
tens
fine, it
that's
doesn't
slow
matter.
played. So you just got to call here. People can always be bluffing.
Makes the call for the biggest pot so far. 36K in the middle, and 7 deuce goes up in flames.
Let's go.
That was good defense. Thank you.
I got to respect the move from Clay there.
Thank you, Clay.
With Kevin, the recipient of a large amount of chips here.
Yeah, maybe you get jacks to fold. Maybe you get kings or aces to make like a tight fold, you know, but you just, that's not the hand you're really trying to get fold there. So unlucky for Clay.
Or like a set or full house. Just gotta pay.
11.5.
You gotta pay it off.
11.5. Okay.
How good do you feel about that 7?
I have 11.4. I was like sevens.
Yeah, a good game.
Sevens or 7 deuce.
He has 11-4.
Is there a coffee shop
They're
up
not,
here?
they're not playing the 25 grand.
Yeah, so the wrong guy. I
Barking up the wrong tree.
don't touch coffee, but I'm sure there
You don't touch that stuff?
black tea, water.
Art, is there a coffee shop up here?
I assume so, but I don't know for sure.
What? There's a self-serve machine that
Yeah.
you can get coffee out of your own. It's 25 steps away from the stream room. How do you guys not know about that?
My personal barista, Tristan Wade, just brought me a delicious Americano.
200?
Anything else you need, boss?
200?
Sir, a massage
did
at some
with
point
Matt?
would be very nice.
Yeah, single board hold'em.
I
5K
will
cap.
Not a very good.
call somebody.
I thought you were up to no good. Most of that.
God. Click the button there. Click the button there.
Yeah.
Because then she folds, and maybe I win a hand.
Then you go all in and I fold.
Yeah, so I'll take 3 months, you know. Oh.
Yes,
All
he's in.
right, 200 bomb.
Tom asking, how can the
She's standing
players
within 20 feet of the
use their
poker room.
phone
She's
on a
in.
live stream? Well, we are on a 30-minute delay, so that is standard proceedings. And players can have their phones.
It's your job to keep
There's
count,
nothing
dude. I'm going to hear it at least 10 more
nefarious
times.
going on. Everyone is on the same delay. We have TVs in the poker room that show the action as well.
Regular.
Of course, on the same delay.
Fun pot? I mean,
Actually-
5K, same thing?
I think they show the live action with no cards.
You are actually correct. Live action, no cards. That's in the main room. But I always see people on their phones watching the stream.
Matt with another decent bomb pot holding here. Bottom pair and a straight draw. He is going to play it fast.
Race. 28.
I've seen another.
Respect.
Bomb pot specialist.
Respect.
I got a real big hand. I got a real big.
Oh yeah, back to back.
That means he had nothing yet.
I have a real big hand.
Working on something.
See, this is why you have Josh Allen. This is why you have Josh Allen. First down.
Poor Justin, man.
He was down there.
No, that's why you have him. 36, nobody's open. Look what he-
No. The Broncos were trying to.
No, I know, but it's like, look what he does. Easy first down. Nobody's open. Nobody's open. Make 2 guys miss. Whoop, whoop. First down.
Ooh, wait a minute.
Down by
They
a
did lose
mile.
it. They're gonna challenge
First
it.
and goal.
Yeah,
They
you
should
better
challenge
snap
it.
This.
No,
That's
no,
why
no.
they're gonna hurry up and
Yeah, you
snap
can't
it.
take a chance there. You just-
He definitely lost it before he was down.
I don't
Really?
think
No,
so.
no.
He definitely did.
No, he didn't. I promise you. Watch
Okay,
him.
I mean they weren't running a play like, but
If it was close, they'd run the play.
Race 300.
It wasn't close. It wasn't close. He rolled over.
Face 11.
if they show it again, I'll change your mind. I bet.
I'll bet you any amount.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter.
But if it was
Open.
close, wouldn't
amount.
Denver challenge like every time? It's,
Yes.
It's such a high leverage play.
They should have. Watch. Here we go. Watch.
Let's see.
Hang on.
If
He's down by a mile.
Yeah.
He still has the ball.
The other side.
Well, no.
Football being analyzed here as we have
There's 2 sides to every story.
Joel 3-betting to 1100 and Drew calling with
Like your
10s.
chin went down now.
What?
You just snap called me. You didn't even think about it.
Check.
973 Rainbow.
3 maybe.
Drew still with the overpair, pretending to not be interested by
All right, they ran a play.
looking over at the TVs.
Now, you know, these overpairs are tricky to play out of position. There's sometimes going to be a lot of over cards to your overpair on turns and rivers, so sometimes you just want to be aggressive and play these hands faster. But for Drew's credit here, he's going to be unscathed if he gets to showdown because he has the best hand, the boards run out real clean, and he's trying to induce Queen Jack the bluff, which is exactly what's happening.
You have 7 deuce, good hand.
No, you're not 7 deuce. You win.
Does induce the bluff, get some value. Drew takes this one down.
Thank you. He wasn't down. He wasn't close, right? He wasn't close.
No.
Well, I mean, there's another side to that play we didn't see. So it's hard to.
As soon as the knee's down, it's done.
Yeah, but we don't see the ball when the knee's down.
The other end. Look at that. Dude, I love Justin. He's so nice. Like, he's the best, but, like, I feel like the Broncos are dust.
Can I get a water, please?
He was telling me he's, like, praying for the Houston matchup. I'm like, brother, you got a tough game tomorrow.
Race 300.
Give him mint tea with honey lemon.
I kind of thought the deuce actually would help, too, though, because you maybe rep 7 deuce there, and I was like, he's got a gun out, too.
I had 2 big suited
Race.
overs.
Yeah. It was a good flop, good turn. I mean, I got the easiest round, the best round.
Yeah.
Clay coming
Like
with
an
a
ace
squeeze
clone or
here out of
something that's, like,
position
you know, really hairy,
with a
but-
suited king.
or only like offsuit?
Any. Yeah.
Any combo, let it rip.
Had to make sure.
And wow.
You're gonna be like,
Just like that, 9-4-4. Clay flopping trips. Joel with top air. Will not be expecting to see a 4 in this scenario.
Yeah. And if you're Jay Logger, like, these are the kind of flops you hope for. You're beating ace king, you're beating ace queen, you're beating bluffs. And he is going to raise here, try to protect his hand and maybe get value.
but it don't matter.
Keon Coleman, right?
No. That was number 16.
I
That
think
was
if
like
you're
a
Clay
small
now,
thing.
Oh, that was just a guess.
Yeah.
just get the trap
A
here.
healthy scratch.
It's a good guess.
Clay bluffed off a stack to Kevin. Now with an opportunity to get some money back if he
Good job.
hands over the initiative. Wait,
Raise 7,000.
Okay,
Wow.
so he maybe he's playing off his image from before. Hey, I just got caught bluffing. I'm going to just re-raise here. But this should send alarm bells to Jay Logger because Clay can still have all the 10s through aces in the hole.
Filler for Clayton in case hand goes awry.
Where Clay's probably just hoping to get the money in against, you know, if
You got about 10 left.
Logger
after that?
has jacks himself.
Yeah.
You just have one more chip, right?
Yeah,
One 5K and then, yeah, so 5,100.
Kevin, so are you still in the
Or
Boston area now?
10,100. No, I'm moving to New York.
New York?
Yeah.
Nice. Congrats.
Thank you.
Hopefully that's a congrats. Hopefully you want to be moving to New York. and-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Change of
awesome.
pace. Change
Yeah,
of pace.
nice.
Like Friday area.
Oh my gosh.
What the hell?
Look at this
Oh.
play. That was almost
Joel in the
game
tank
over.
here. What are
That
we
was about
what are
to
we
be
s-
GG. That was about to be
expecting
GG.
to be up against at this point? You almost never see flop 3-bets.
You can't even hit
Yeah,
smiling.
I think it's
No,
just
Justin's watching.
these overpairs.
Sorry.
You know, the 10s, jacks, queens,
Your bet's looking good.
kings, no club.
Okay.
You might even see some
like
ace
that?
9 in here.
Uh,
Just try to get the
for
money in
sports,
now.
just like recreationally.
Yeah, me
I have no clue most of the time.
Come on.
Wow! Joel pulls the trigger
Twice?
and a snap call from Clay.
They're going to want them.
And maybe there's some history here, but things worked out perfectly for Clay.
I didn't think that.
3 on the turn, running it twice. Jack on the river. Clay will win the first one. 35,300 in the middle as Joel is looking for the 9 of hearts, his last remaining card.
You gotta burn. That's a burn card.
That's a burn card.
Yeah.
All right,
This is the no.
this is, wow.
Dude, hit the
Deuce
line.
on the river.
Nice.
That would have been quite the scene.
Hang on. All right, this is
Let's see if Clayton's got more money in his pocket.
15 plus 26, 17.6.
17.6.
All right. Nice.
I thought Danielle hit the cabinet when that flop came out, but it was just my man next to me. With a little
He's got me covered.
Yeah.
What happened pre-flop? Does anybody remember?
You were in the hand.
I was in the hand, right?
Nothing happened.
Yeah, thank you for your 300.
I owe you 15, like.
Okay.
Clay, you're playing like you got a plane to catch, man.
Thank you.
Broncos are losing. He's sad. He's angry.
If you're just joining us, welcome to the show. This is Venetian Poker Live. We are live every week.
Yeah, they can get you greens.
No, yeah, they don't have
Every
anything
Saturday we have a
smaller.
live stream
Dave, how
for
you
you. Some weekends we even have
sorry.
back-to-back streaming days
I've got great
going
time
on.
table.
And speaking of that, next week
Okay.
we have
Well, so
Oakland's
already
game on
mindful.
Saturday and Joe's game
Quicker study than I
making
was.
its debut
Now you just need the
25-50
Broncos to come back, and it'll
on
be cherry
Sunday.
top.
So back-to-back
The Broncos
streaming
ain't doing
days
nothing for
next
us.
week. Oakland's
Not
game
yet.
on
Go
Saturday,
ahead.
Joe's
They're
game
warming
on
up.
Sunday.
Raise 300.
But actually, it will feel good for my soul if they win. I don't know why.
Brother, don't put your faith in the Broncos.
All right, coming in hot today.
I have no expectations, so.
Dave, I didn't recognize you at first. It took like a second.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen
It's been
you
a while. It's
for
probably been 4 or 5 years or something.
half you
4 years.
longer than that.
I don't know what time it is
Before
nowadays
COVID,
anyway. So.
I feel like, I don't know. Yeah, right.
I don't even know how long.
At all.
It was like 2 decades ago.
Oh,
I know. It's like 2 lifetimes.
You want this hand, sir?
Yes.
Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah, I probably had a beard back then, maybe.
I think so.
And a hat.
And a hat. I
No.
almost wore the hat today.
Sorry, man. I'll do my best.
You didn't have the Woodstock look on.
Yeah, I acquired a couple more Grateful Dead t-shirts recently.
Art's been a little quiet
Decided
so
to
far,
embrace
but
the tie-dye vibe.
Ace-9 suited will wake him up.
I dig tie-dye.
Jack 4-4.
Okay.
Check.
Art is just
Have
going to
to get off
continue.
The fours are running hot today, Remco.
Are these the same
Nope.
2 4s we saw just now?
He knows he didn't.
Fours are hot today.
No, these
Oh.
are to like get the crowd out of it early.
Great minds think alike.
Danielle with this kind of,
Close.
could call it somewhat egregious king high float. She
That's what
gets
she
there
said.
now, effectively holding the nuts.
Set you up.
And Chad, I know King Jack is the nuts, and pocket kings and pocket fours are, you know, better than this hand, but
I got bad
as
news for you, Joel.
played, she's never not going to have the best hand here.
Yeah.
Who's? Oh, this was
Julian.
Julian. Yeah.
He did well.
Yeah. Okay. Now I feel better.
Yeah.
Good call.
And look at that.
Family.
Danielle with the full house. Getting a little bit of value there.
I was like, oh god, be the
Should
seat.
have turned the 5 over first.
I actually thought it
oh,
was,
there
but
you
I'm
go.
not gonna lie. Trust me.
Okay, I thought Kevin was in the hand, and I was
Trying
like,
to be
man, if
a
you
savage.
two just played, I was like, nah, that's kind of. But it was art. That makes way
Yeah,
more sense.
it's
That makes
art.
way.
It was a
I thought it was
small
Kevin, and I
pot.
was like, damn, I didn't know you and Kevin knew each other
Oh,
like
no,
that.
No.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind.
Good way to get to know someone.
And then I saw his ours like, this makes way more sense.
And
Slow roll once in a while
has to
doesn't
be
hurt
a
anybody.
little small pot. And I would never slow anybody.
It hurts the
Huge
children.
pot.
Oh, sorry. I was waiting for Drew.
3 high.
You're gonna be waiting a little while, then, Joel.
What's that?
You're gonna be waiting a little while because I was
I know.
waiting on you.
Call. Raise. Call.
I'm folding them. I'm just in practice. Gotta
Get in
get
there.
that spin. Wrist action.
In the wrist.
Kevin looks
Kind of
down
wrist.
at the same hand that he doubled up with
I did tone it down
moments
today.
ago.
I was
King,
gonna wear my
queen
Thunder
suited.
jersey, you know,
What'd you wear yesterday?
Same thing.
Really?
I wore a t-shirt, the like majority of it, and then
Ace,
I
king,
threw the
5.
check on late.
Kevin
That's
pairs his king.
disgusting.
Joel
It's like
does not find the
Date
9.
with a girl 2 nights in a row, showing up in the same button down.
So that's
Man,
the
you
smell.
gotta,
Hey,
you gotta show the people you got more than one outfit.
hey, I'm supporting, man. I'm repping Houston hard here. Feeling, even without Nico, I would be pretty surprised if we lost. I just really don't believe in the. I don't know. CJ Stroud hasn't really given us a whole lot to believe in. Game 1.
I'll tell you in a second here.
Are we supposed to announce when we add on, by the way?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I added 5 on, so I'm in for 20.
So you had a 5 kid?
Yeah, I'm in for 20.
Raise. 3 high.
Raise.
Raise. 1,000.
I think I added on like 30. Yeah. But this is
You caught me. You caught me. That goes to
15 at yo.
that goes to
Wasn't
seat
that
2.
exciting?
This one out.
Look at that.
That's why money here. Please make sure that.
Button, baby. What woman doesn't like
You know what? I added 35.
find the button?
I did. I added 35.
Oh. I like make my own comedy show. Just talking to myself.
Thank you.
You need more confidence in your zingers. You know, you're a low zinger. I missed half of them.
It's been a while since I've played stream. I don't know how appropriate I gotta be, you know.
Whatever, right?
Let's test the limits.
Yeah.
Tom thinking this?
I think it's Remco and probably Tristan. T. Wade.
I'm glad to hear Danielle is
They
excited
had Paul doing
to
one
know.
of these. That was pretty funny.
that I'm in the booth.
Nico was my best friend for a brief period of time.
How brief?
7?
Well, we hung out one time with Jeff Platt, and we all declared that we were the 3 best friends that anyone could have.
This is true.
And then we haven't all hung out together again since.
So I'd say that still counts. You're still best friends.
Yeah.
I agree.
Well,
Life-
independently, just
Life got in the way.
the trio. But
Got Matt here.
16.
Top pair, top kicker. Already starting to pursue value.
Three of diamonds on the turn, 4,300 in the middle. Both players with the jack. Let's see if Matt can
That looked like
get more value.
Horse ball.
We're the horsies. We're the horse team.
Oh, someone's hurt too.
21.
Well, the buffaloes are kind of an honorary horse.
This is a pretty
Man, that's
puke
what's-
spot.
You
You
can
got the
ride one
jack
of
10 here.
You think
You beat bluffs like queen king and queen 10. 7, 8, 6, 7 perhaps.
Yeah, it depends on. I mean,
Their who could literally throw a horse like 300 yards probably.
But it's a toss-up.
yeah, the horses would have to
So we are going to stick around
about a bronco?
like
for one more street.
work together. They'd have to have some kind of
I'm talking like a Ford bronco.
Neither player likes this card.
communication.
I might
okay.
put my money on a bison over a Ford Bronco.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe a big one.
No, even like OJs, they built them pretty sturdy back then.
I could definitely do OJ's.
Drew does check, and Matt comes with a small value bet here.
Very small.
And now if you're Drew,
Just makes the call.
Nice hand.
Matt shows the better jack.
I was like, you would squeeze with ace jack.
Yeah, thought about it.
there you
I
go.
was like, king jack, ace jack. And I was
Yeah,
like, he's-
yeah.
Drew giving
I
us
see nothing.
some insight
Nipples
into
hurt
his
after that one,
thoughts.
Drew?
I mean, just milked me. I guess I raised there and you just.
If what?
If I make like 4K on the river there.
Oh, in the river. I would have had to think.
You might have had to spin the.
He folds, he folds, he folds, he
You would
folds, he
have
So what I
folds.
had to say,
You
what's
fold.
what's he telling me? 10-8?
Raise. 600.
King 10.
500. So raise 5.
You think I should do 6? No. Probably not gonna get him out for 5.
Improving.
Call.
Jill cranking it up to 500. Excuse me. Art raising up to 500. Joel comes along,
I had 10 jack.
as does
I
Clay.
had to turn my hand.
Ace,
so-
deuce, 8.
7.
Joel slopping an ace, but Art with 6-5 is going to take a stab at this.
And the Bills fumbled while we were in the hand. I heard the reaction, but I was kind of,
Is that a 7 as in deuce 7?
I can't tell you that. You're my sworn enemy. Maybe.
Maybe.
I wonder if the
Maybe
camera
not.
people can me.
That got a shot, yeah.
7 on the river.
Now
looking
the
less and
7
less
deuce
likely.
is looking really pretty.
Just 4 to a straight
I
for
wouldn't
Art
throw a
here.
battle on the road, or you can't lose it.
All right, I'll give my friend some money. 24.
24.
It's never a good time.
And this is exactly what Joel wants, right?
You would think so. You beat bluffs, but you might think, man,
JJ Watt. just
someone really
snatched
bluffing
at the
here.
line.
I got kicker problems, Art. But I'm going to pay you off.
Oh,
Got
boy.
hair problems.
Nice pick up there for Joel. Art gets caught bluffing.
Nice hand, Jolito.
Thank you.
If you're just tuning in, this is Venetian Poker Live. We got the Table 1 crew in the house. Check out Table1.Vegas for more information on this game. They have their own podcast, which is phenomenal. I highly recommend you check out the episode with Brad Booth that they did. I want to say that was sort of like in December somewhere.
Are you going to give me a lucky chip protector now, or should we wait till later? Or?
What do you want today?
I don't know.
I'll have to dig in my little bag of tricks.
Not the
and see what I
Donald.
have.
Not the Donald.
No, I didn't think we were doing the Donald.
I also got a chance to go on the podcast, Remco.
Tristan Wade on the podcast.
Yeah.
That's true. I watched that one. That was great too.
I'm
Yeah,
not
so
like a
thanks
Donald
Art and
mood
Justin
right
for
now.
having me. That was a lot of fun. Reminisce. They're doing a great job with their podcast, with their game.
Kevin's.
They're just
super
great,
simple.
you know, great,
Get some
fun,
video.
loving guys,
Some one of those
especially when you get at a poker table.
Puppies.
It's,
The lucky tip.
you know, just trying to keep poker
You
fun.
got it. That was getting funny.
Yeah, I carved it myself.
Oh, it's all in.
All right, there's my bounty.
Rocket man.
But not even a rocket man.
Art, how many of those do you have?
Ace queen.
Not a lot left.
Mass order?
I think when I ordered them, I ordered a couple hundred, but I think I'm almost out. Gotta put in a new order.
For the
I have
glory.
4.
And they just batted it and went to pick it.
They're not very expensive.
Thank you. I like
Yeah,
it.
you're welcome.
Not on
Enjoy.
purpose. I wasn't trying to collect them, but just
Forgot them at home and needed one. I get it.
I was like,
Instagram was calling and you didn't bring it with you.
no, usually I borrow yours. That makes for a much better, borrow your own protector and then beat you in hand.
Ace,
Way more
queen,
fun.
call. Ace, 17.
$700 here from Joel with 10s. Danielle with 6s. Decides to get out of the way.
White
And
flag.
this will be over on the
You got my
before the flop hand comes out.
I would trade you. You can play with this one. I'll play with that one.
All right, let's do it. No, I like your hand better.
Did you see both of mine?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Were they the same?
They look very, very similar.
Go. No, don't slide. Just
It's the playoffs, and he's sliding 2 yards short of the first down when he could easily nosedive.
4.
yeah, those. I mean, I don't know.
I'm definitely going to
You're
go.
to make it first down.
I would have slid too, but as a fan.
Purely out of fear.
Here, D-Moon, be a battle warrior today.
All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm inspired.
Those are getting more
Right?
and more expensive to hand out, Joel.
Let's go.
Yes, they are.
But I contribute to his collection as well, and I give him back.
That is a very true statement on both accounts.
Is it silver? Ounce of silver?
Ace, queen.
Yeah.
Collectible silvers?
This one's
7-3 offer
Ah,
play.
she's killed
Hope he
the guy
realizes
and
that
standing there with
this
his
one
foot
does
on.
not qualify for the
Right.
bonus.
No more bluffing.
This is how I envision
Life.
like this is art at the end of the evening, and this is me.
There you go.
This is Sparta.
King, Jack. Bet up 200 and a call. 7-3. Feeling creative here, but decides to slow down. King pairs.
Cool.
Oh, excuse me. King turns to the trips on the board. Kevin with a full house.
I'm gonna change mine up. See if that helps.
Can I take a peek?
Of course you can.
The nuts. The nuts. The nuts.
I'm gonna have to. I mean, collection is.
It's pretty.
Nice, yeah.
It's pretty extensive.
Yeah, but when you first started, your knickknacks, you just had like a couple in rotation.
Yeah. Now I've got a lot.
You saw they scored.
Then again, that was like
Just looked. I didn't see it.
a million years ago.
It's a good sign. They went to a trick play. If
In
they're already gonna
early
do trick
goings
plays-
here. Kevin up $27,000. The rest
Nailed it.
up and down a little bit. Matt up 8,000, and Joel so far.
They're having to throw the football to the
Down
lineman
the
already.
most.
They don't have faith in what they can do in the goal line.
So what was the biggest pot of the night last night? Or the
400.
spiciest one?
I think there was a hand where Justin. There wasn't that much money in the pot. There was like
There's 4K on the river.
Is it 4K?
There's like
It's
4K on the
between
river.
4 and 6K, or maybe probably 4 yellow chips and some black chips.
Yeah.
And he got shoved on for 25,000.
No bet, just 25,000.
Yeah, he checked and the guy just put him in for 25K. There was a flush out there.
There's 3 spades on the flop.
Yeah, and Justin called
And then blank.
and lost to the nut flush. So that was a pretty big one. I don't know if there's that was like 50K.
You know, he did the same thing to me. Like, to start the session, he had quads, and there was like 3K in the pot, and he just jammed for, I was like 20 behind, he just jammed for all 20.
Yeah, well, cut to the chase, I guess.
Yeah.
I almost won with quads.
He did. He gave him up.
No,
He folded threes.
I
He folded pocket
folded
threes.
pocket threes beforehand, and the flop comes 3-9-3.
997.
weird fold,
Now a
dude. There's
deuce
only
on the
2K.
turn. Danielle versus Kevin.
You already put 300 in.
Danielle's just trying
So I
to
put
think
my
of
big
ways
forehand on
to
after that. You
extract
did,
some
and it
money
worked,
here.
and it worked.
Kevin, after betting the flop, now checks the turn. And
If you got the
Danielle
nuts,
with
it
the
definitely
sneaky
didn't
check
get
back,
folded
going
the
for
rest of the
river
night.
value.
You got to see it.
Definitely sneaky check back. Because look what that has done.
Wow.
What else could have Kevin done but bluff this river?
But now let's pretend we don't know Kevin's cards. What sizing is sort of reasonable here as we see Danielle go for 3,500?
There it is.
Is that a good sizing? You like that sizing?
Don't question this woman, Remco.
Hey man, you're the analyst here. I'm just a guy.
She's the player. I'm in the booth.
It was that lucky coin, wasn't it?
I should concede.
Love it.
That's true actually. I've never seen you on a stream.
There you go.
You won all your money before streaming even was a thing.
Yeah, what kind of credibility do you even have for me to be in here, buddy?
Yeah,
And I didn't send a resume or anything. You guys know nothing about me.
Always a good time here in the booth. Hope everyone at home is having a good weekend. If you feel so inclined, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Let us know how your bets are looking this weekend. We have a game tonight and we have 2 tomorrow as well, right?
I think it's 1 tomorrow, 1 Monday. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what's happening.
I don't like the Monday game.
Joel, you hate anyone sitting on
Monday
your
Night
left
Football
apparently.
it's a historic
hate
thing in
anyone
American
sitting on your
culture, my
left,
friend.
you
I
It's
know
just
you're
like,
European.
I want to
and
I want to
stuff.
lay on the couch on Sunday and just just watch stuff.
Well, you have a Sunday game for that.
Only one.
But what about Monday?
Yeah,
not on your left.
Monday I'm back to work.
You
you
are
know?
that way.
Right, but what do you do when you get off work?
Technically, I am, but
No,
You sit on the couch and you watch Monday Night
I'll
Football.
watch the game. Don't get me wrong. 7 Deuce Art is trying to run over the man with the jacks, and
It's like a psychedelic.
that is not happening. At least not pre-flop.
don't fold
And
potential
Matt's
quads,
getting
Matt.
a price here potentially.
You could say that, and he's the last one in position.
Look
Is
at
he
that.
not? Or is Art? Oh, no, Art's cut off. Excuse me.
Did you,
So,
go
yeah,
to the
okay.
Sphere?
Yeah, I went to
4-1 seems like a good
a
call.
few weekends. Took
King
my,
8-8.
Check to the razor.
told
And
my girlfriend, and then I took my one son one weekend and my other
I
son the other
wonder
weekend. So each got-
how you
each
assess
got a shot.
your chances multi-way on a texture like
Multi-way
this when you're holding 7 Deuce.
Well, the King 8-8 texture
7-5.
does kind of favor you. You have the Ace King, the Queens,
My
the
girlfriend
Aces.
has one, so
Excuse
7,
me?
7, and
So-
5, all boys.
It's a good start for Art.
So those are fun ages though. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's on the cusp of.
And Jay Logger, nothing else but he can do except call
Right
and
after
stay
the
sticky right here.
Yeah, they're growing into themselves and stuff. Yeah.
I feel like the difference between like 7
9 of
and
diamonds on the turn.
9 or 10.
Let's see
Even
how
the
much heart
youngest
either
from-
player has.
This
even
is a
from
green
4
light.
Beginning of 4 to
Green light,
5,
Remco.
It's like huge transition.
And we might see everything.
Yours is
And
driving
then
it.
after that, it's like 10 and
Love our running.
14.
Like watching the Bears game.
Okay, we're going to see. Oh, we do.
Is yours driving it?
And he goes all
Dude,
in.
mine's a senior.
I really do like
A
this.
little over 10.
11,000
10,700,
into 8,000.
Congratulations.
Fucked him up on the pre-flop.
No. No, I mean, thank you.
I
kind
did.
of.
You have a pre-flop hand.
Joel
And
now.
Yeah, but I think he's got ace king.
This is a really tough spot for Jacks.
Now,
Oh.
let's think back here for a
Like
second.
the looking
Not
forward
too
to
long
it.
ago,
That's what
Joel was concerned calling with
I cannot beat
ace
it.
with a
I mean,
bad
I
kicker.
no complaints.
Do you think that
Awesome
Art
hitting
thinks
Big
that?
lay down, Art.
Yeah, no, you guys.
Oh yes, 7 Deuce, baby, show it.
We, butt heads.
7 Deuce for us.
Yeah.
You wouldn't.
Occasionally, but
Yes, he already called it.
He's like,
I mean, I want to buy out anybody.
Oh wow, what a move! Art Parmann gets Jacks to fold, wins a big one with 7 Deuce, and gets the collect on the penalty, 200 apiece.
do it on the second.
Welcome to the show.
1,400
Goes up
added
by $100
bonus
each
there
throughout the night.
for his aggression,
No,
turning
I-
a flush draw.
He's literally the funniest person.
This is all his money that's on the table, waiting to
Fuck,
be
I think I
pushed
get
to
all
him.
those twos.
And yeah,
Is it my big blind?
it's cool. So
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
so I was just
you.
waiting to put out my small until the
Seven
button,
deuce affecting
or
the game.
twos
And
got
thanks for not
collected
giving them
from all-
anything.
In a few spots
To call
already.
it.
Love to see it.
Unless I was going to get there. And it'd be a
Don in the chat saying, I want the Bills to win. We got some Broncos fans in the chat. As I mentioned earlier, Justin
boys
Young was supposed to be in the
feeling
game, but instead he's
Yeah,
at the Broncos game. Big
The
fan.
oldest and the, yeah, my two get along great. Yeah, my middle one is like a very gentle Capricorn type, so he gets along with everybody, like just all smiles. And my youngest
Oh, house.
is
House.
unique, and her oldest is unique.
I didn't realize the
They
safety
both have like,
He's in the
they'll-
courtyard at least.
they know how to
I was
push
gonna
each
say
other's
he was down the
buttons,
box. I was gonna say he was
and then
down
they
the
do it,
box.
and then they get us involved in it, and it's like,
Oh, see, they need to run the. They had
go do
like
that shit
one.
in
I
your
think I
room.
was like
Just
30
leave, leave us out of it.
Did you bet this game, Drew?
even
What?
though
Did you
we're,
bet this game? Or are you just
I would say we're close.
optimistic?
I've always
Well,
been
if Buffalo
close.
wins, we host if we win.
Rarely happens anymore, but
So that's why you're rooting for it. So
and I
hard.
are similar in a lot of ways, and we like
Bomba.
just knew how to push each other's buttons too. More so. I feel
I was
like
pretty
seeing how
sad
to
Nico
push
Collins
buttons.
is out.
Yeah,
He's locked in.
But
Locked in.
that's what they're there for.
Brand new updates for our Bad Beat promotion in January 2026. We heard your feedback loud and clear, and we're making some exciting changes. Starting in January, if quad deuces or better are beaten, the losing hand will take home a $2,000 cash prize, and everyone else who is dealt into that hand at the table will be awarded a $200 prize. That's right, the Bad Beat promotion is being updated in January. If the promotion doesn't hit in January, in February, the prizes will go up to $3,000 for the losing hand and $300 at the table. And those prizes will keep increasing every month until the Bad Beat is hit. That's right, exciting changes to our Bad Beat promotion starting in January 2026. A Bad Beat pays, and everyone else at the table is gonna get a little piece of the prize. We can't wait to see you for our brand new, updated Bad Beat promotion giveaway, January 2026.
Thank
But
you,
also I can
Tommy
believe it 'cause he was,
LaRosa,
like, smarter than me.
Director of Poker Operations here at the Venetian. As we see this board
When I stopped being
run out for Kevin here with the ace high flush, only losing to the
I
5,
find that
6
hard to
of
believe,
diamonds.
but also I understand what you're saying.
Drew will not
I
like
said I
this
find that
run
hard to
out,
believe, but
though.
also I understand what you're saying.
I'm not even exaggerating very much. Maybe second grade is a little slight exaggeration, but fourth, fifth,
Well, they're just
he's crazy smart.
the younger the kids nowadays. They got better processing systems. They're upgrades.
The next generation.
I mean, he's like-
regulation. They got.
Truly.
Put 100 out.
Just
I have no
like
diamond. I don't even have a diamond. I
exceptionally
can't call anything.
Okay, I had a diamond.
I had an ace.
Got a. It's like a 4.9 GPA.
I was good on the flop.
Maybe you bet turn then.
What do you want to? What's
Turn
your,
wasn't. I didn't have.
what's
You
your
know,
draw?
I had a big ace.
Big ace.
Yeah, so turn's
We're
not
evaluating
good.
colleges
Turn- you
right
know,
now, universities.
You have 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5. You just have
He's
so many
a
diamonds there, and
what's it
then the
called,
river
a
is just
national
awful. So
merit scholarship.
not a great run out. Maybe a good run out because I
And
didn't lose more. I don't know.
If you even qualify to like win the scholarship, there's 3 cards. Which 2 would you
Oh.
have? Can't we just take one and or do you know?
Because we never know which one.
Drew got.
Oh, that's pretty bad anyways.
Oh, are you kidding? Come
Okay,
on.
that would be good. That would be good.
I had soul suited connector. I was ready to skate.
Yeah, but
She
just
hurt your
by-
face
if
and
you,
it was like, there's no way I'm
qualify,
letting you just pull one card back.
the scholarship itself isn't even that large.
This isn't the other place.
Hmm?
This isn't the other place.
I know.
50% of
She was like, can I just take one? And
qualifiers
she was
get
like,
it,
no.
but
I was like,
just to be on the list, you automatically, it opens up. A lot of schools give you full rides.
Just to even be
Automatically.
considered, yeah.
What's that?
Just to even be considered for the
Yeah,
scholarship.
there's, I think at his school, which is huge, they like, his class has 740 kids, I think,
bad.
just his class. In like 22 years, they've only had 6.
What was that stat?
rolled it back to him.
Qualify.
You're looking better though.
It's pretty cool.
2 kings here for David.
heating up.
As he raises an early position.
Very proud.
Heads
It's 4 callers here.
Me and my
up. Oh my
buddies.
goodness.
He's lucky that went to him.
Center's got money on the Broncos.
Yeah, that's a bet. You don't want the center to have
Safe
money on
flop
the
for
Broncos.
kings. Aside from Drew flopping a full house, excuse me, I almost missed that one.
It's very safe if a king comes up, you know?
Yeah, 1 king left in the deck here, or the sneaky out 10.
Oh, very sneaky. Do you like Drew coming with 1,000 here right away? Can we build the pot, or is it too fickle?
You know, in the grand scheme of things, you probably want to do some checking, but I think some betting is fine. But, you know, the worst case scenario is someone makes a higher full house. You know, I think if you have a 10, you start getting money from that either way, which is a very low probability thing. So whatever, though. We're bet now. Now what? You know, this is kind of a scary card for the jacks, the queens, the kings, you know, the non-ace high flush draws. So let's see what Drew's going to pursue value from, because these 2 kings here.
Wow. He comes with the jam for 6,600 into 3,600 on the ace, which he thinks helps him, but against the specific holding he's up against, it actually is a terrible card.
Now look, this could work because David might think, does he really jam a 10 like this? Would he really jam ace X of spades like this? Could he have deuce 7?
Right.
So this is kind of an unorthodox value shove here.
Fold.
But he
And
thinks better of it.
David lets go of the kings, and Drew wins a nice one, but that could have been.
Yes, and I have a funny
lot bigger.
story because I was waiting in line to get food, and these 2 younger kids, I say kids, younger, like, they're up with the lingo, and they go,
Oh,
So they were like 9.
can't wait.
So they would never say that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And they go, does your hat say troon? And I go, yeah. They go, do you know what that means? And I was like, I don't. They go, that's what they call transgenders these days.
Oh shit.
Actually?
Jesus.
I don't know.
that.
And I was like,
Wow.
okay, well, I'm not gonna take the hat off because I don't think that, I don't know.
It's not what it means to me.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a golf course.
Oh.
But they were like, you know what that means, right? And I was like, I have no clue.
I feel like they're making new words every day.
Yeah, I feel like they might be fucking with you too.
They were from Houston, so they were kind of like, oh.
Also,
Where's
maybe
that? Is that in Oklahoma?
They just
No,
made that up.
it's
It's just
Scottsdale.
those
Oh,
2
okay.
that.
Yeah, I mean, that
That's
could be
their
the
own.
case too.
Tristan, we both have sons under the age of 1. I'm already worried
Your
about
son
the
did this
slang
yesterday.
in about
No, it's my
15
wife.
years.
It's your wife's son. I know you blame.
When
blamed
you
me
and I
yesterday,
are
too.
No,
old
he
and
always
withered,
uses mine to record
and
stuff.
our
Like, wind it up.
sons will be giving us the latest
probably
slang.
the-
I mean,
I know.
I'm not ready for it.
Trying to buy her a new one, but people keep taking my money.
It will be interesting to see how things develop.
300.
well, if I hit it, but I'm guarding my knees, that doesn't feel right. I don't think it does. I'm gonna make a ruling.
That's fair. So 10-10. We're in a good spot.
In reference to
Was that flag when Keon Coleman
the
dropped
football
that
game?
ball on Denver or on Buffalo? Oh, so it didn't matter.
So do we start drinking at like a certain time, or because you guys are yawning and I.
Go Danielle. Go Danielle.
They come in.
Shots, shots,
Could
shots.
be the.
That's what I'm saying.
She's
had ample
100%
opportunity to order, I
an
believe.
instigator.
Well, you know. I want to drink alone.
Peer pressure.
Who wants to drink alone?
Imagine if
I mean, I will.
if we were drinking in the booth, how about a mess that would be?
That would be a mess.
You can barely keep it together sober.
There's a few problems I see
David,
with
my wife
that.
started getting into the crystal game.
The first one being
Yep.
Venetian oversight.
That I don't know.
The second
He
one
does
would be
charge them in full minutes.
a log recording of what we
Guy all
said
charged up.
for the eternity of our lives that maybe our kids could even go rewatch.
Oh, yeah.
My whole house, I just opened it up.
Careful,
right?
Remco.
Moonlight comes in.
I thought you were going to say, my first concern is legally.
Crystal theory.
That too.
We got
Bad
Queen
stuff.
10 and Queen Jack here fighting it out
Correct,
potentially, but
This could be an all-day.
Matt now
They say
with
they hold
a bit of
information.
hesitation after getting raised by Joel.
There's
Check raised to be exact.
Aliens, microchips.
Hesitation,
Yeah, where did they get the information?
worthwhile, right?
Yep, yep.
But we can't fold. We have top pair, we have backdoor draw,
The whole,
and there's always just
Confederation
drilling the
of
10 right away.
Just do it.
plates.
Just
They
like
say
that.
there's,
And
like,
Joel will be not
of
suspecting
different
anything here.
civilizations
He
that
won't
are
be,
interested in our
but he is
ascension
kind of at like one of the worst hands he would probably check raise this flop with. That's not a bluff or a
Are
combo
you
draw.
sure this isn't Star Wars?
So he'll bet comfortably now,
Stories.
but
Yeah.
from this point forward, whatever happens,
Pick that up.
I think there might be cause for
Yeah, Bubba
concern.
Marciniak wrote a couple books on it. In the book says you can like
Well,
literally put the
Matt
crystal
now
on
with
your
the decision to
forehead,
make in
meditation,
position.
say,
These stacks, by the way,
I
are
am
very
Dave
deep
Richards, and
between
I
the
wish
two.
to download the information you contain within, and I share my
True, but if you
information
call
with
here,
you.
there's 13K back, you have 19K. So you're
I've done
almost
it on mushrooms,
1.5 SPR. So,
Did
you know,
you,
a call
I
here
know
to
people that
trap
do that,
is
and then
is totally
She'll
fine.
be like, yeah, get
You
like
keep the
downloads,
bluffs
like, over
in.
next
The
couple
bluffs would
days,
come
I'll
from
have
like 4,
downloads
5,
for
5,
them,
6, just
but I haven't done it,
spades.
like,
And I'm sure there's some other bluffs that
committedly
might get
enough
creative
to
here.
Notice.
And Matt is just going to make the call.
You're pretty sweet.
My neighbor's
Matt now
here
thinking,
throwing a little
let's
pot.
just not put a spade here so I can get my value.
That's about as good as it gets. Deuce,
Offsuit
random
deuce.
deuce.
And Joel's still thinking probably that he has the best hand. However,
Or Martha.
going check raise bet for value might be optimistic.
Yeah, and don't forget, this was a 3-bet pot.
Right.
So he already started going for like thin value off the flop because
But also
your
there's
opponent has
full
queen
time.
king, your opponent has ace queen, your opponent maybe has pocket sevens.
Just
So
like when I was
yeah,
in, like, 8th grade,
if you
my
get
first
here,
science, and I was like,
betting is
yeah,
fine,
Amethyst used to always be
but
my
this
favorite.
where it ends.
I have. Oh, sometimes I wear them.
And Joel goes for a third
See, look,
bet
I'm
here.
into the bead thing, kind of.
Now maybe this gets called by like ace 10 of spades, king 10 of spades, jack 10 of spades. You get called by jacks maybe,
See that
which you
bet?
block.
I like that. I like that. 6-7.
Oh, we got 6-7 in the house. Okay.
But
Matt-
now Matt has nothing else but posturing, and I would imagine just wagering the rest of his chips.
Matt probably still asking himself, what does Joel check raise the flop with that he then wants to bet turn and river? And there's the two worst words, and Joel calls it off.
I had you the whole way until that fucking thing gets there.
And
We'll figure this out.
a massive pot worth
We'll
$50,000
figure it out. They won't.
heading Matt's way as he finds the shove on the river, and Joel calls it off.
8, 17, 9.
I mean, I'm sure these guys play a lot. I'm sure Matt's capable of bluffing. So, and you know,
Yeah, hang on.
17.
Jay Lager, right to be frustrated there. You know, he check raised with the best hand. His opponent turns a 3-outer. I mean, that does feel really gross.
Yeah, and the fact that spades don't come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fact that the straight doesn't come.
It just
And he bet 7K on the river, he
Share the
jams
same
for
chips that
19,
Dodger
18. You're kind of priced in if he's ever
Like walking
bluffing.
in, I was so
So
confused.
that's
They're
just brutal.
You got to go to Palazzo to play poker?
Not like the 10.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Yeah, this poker room used
Matt's
to be.
bringing Vegas.
I don't know
He's
if
fucking both of
you
us
said you
up.
haven't been to Vegas much or at
I
all.
was like, he
Yeah,
doesn't have ace jack or king
yeah,
jack
used-
on that
used to
board.
be
You know,
down, like,
I don't
near
know,
the
man. It's got the
entrance of
goods.
Venetian from the strip.
Oh,
There's
really?
about
Ace
I got
four.
kings. He
This
thinks
is
about
like
getting
in
spicy.
the last
You know,
couple of
dumps
years.
it. He's
Put
just
it up
making all the
here.
right, making all the right steps today. Well, that's a fumble.
An
Pick it up.
experiment
Pick it
for
up.
him. I didn't think it would go well because of the
Wait, are they calling you? It's
pretty in the mall. You know,
Well,
it's hard to
they
get someone
want to let
randomly
that
walk
stuff
in
go
here and
now.
play
'Cause they can
poker.
always bring it back to replay
Sorry,
versus like blowing it dead.
Yeah,
I'll try and.
I
know.
think it's close.
I'm working on it.
But whenever
All
it's
right,
close,
Jay Logger
gotta
picks up a
declare
hand
it's
now. Maybe he can
So
get back on the come up.
oh, that's a
Absolute.
fumble.
A few tough
I think
ones
it's a
his
fumble.
way.
Let's see. Contact. No, it's going forward. It's going forward. He got there before he started moving forward. He hit him when the arm was going back. He's pretty strong to hold on to.
Jack deuce 3.
Deuce is running pretty good post flop tonight. We see another set flopped by him.
And Joel seems to be chasing perhaps just a little bit here. Eights, of course, could still be good.
Yeah, you know, it's a pretty dry flop. He has a betting lead, so he's just hoping to win it or get called by worse. And just one off there. Let's see, does he want to bet for value again or just check and see a river?
$28.
2,800 on the turn now. And if you're Art here, do you allow Joel to just empty the clip by calling him down? Oh,
Yeah.
asked
Twice.
and answered,
Yep.
and
I got a set.
Joel perhaps with a dash
Got
of
a seven.
frustration,
Got the Dewey's, huh?
and he is drawing dead, as we can see, because the other two eights have been folded. 10 on the river, and we're going to see another river card here. It's the 5 of hearts, and Art will claim this pot worth 18,400.
Take a walk.
And
Okay.
Joel going for a little walk. Understandable. Lost a few big pots here.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Nice
move.
hand, Art.
Let's just take a walk,
Like and
reset.
subscribe. Table 1. Hot.
As
guys
Art
are-
starts
you guys are
going into
being
promotion.
Yeah.
He does look like a promoter for table 1. Look at him right here.
There you go.
This guy's going to sell you a used car. That works. It works well.
Oh, Art's just holding on the off.
Lockbox.
Bring it back, Clayton. I mean, Clayton started, to be fair.
Kevin, big winner of the
Clay
game.
did,
Matt
sorry.
alongside him.
Yeah, you lit
Art
the fuse, and now Matt and Art are just
third
throwing
place.
dynamite on it.
Up over a buy-in.
And he hasn't even engaged his spinner yet. No, seriously, did we ever like determine what we thought this was actually used for back in the day?
Choosing yes or no.
It says yes or no all over it. What do you mean?
But like, what was the intention of this?
I think that's
So
what's
like
for.
call or fold. Or
Yeah. Instead of flipping a coin, it's more fun.
It's
Doesn't seem all that complicated.
I mean, it's like the OG 8-ball, baby. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that seems.
I think that's what it is. I mean, unless somebody
All right.
found it and
Hey,
got a label maker and some
Station,
paint.
baby.
500 from
Make
Matt
us
with
put it
ace
in.
queen.
play roulette to decide to call.
Yeah.
Give my friend an 8, okay? I feel like he needs an 8. Give him.
Actually found that at an antique shop.
Drew with
Oh,
5-3
yeah.
suited
Uh-huh.
in there, and
It's not
is
like-
now open-ended.
No,
Backdoor
never had
hearts
some
as well. Just ace high for Matt.
He's been running into it. Yo.
Yeah.
700.
This 5-3 of hearts is one of those spicy ones you can attack with, if you so choose.
King of spades on the turn. Good card for Matt to continue firing on.
Could be. You know, you do have a good ace high, but yeah, if you wanted to try to pressure a deuce or a 4, if you want to keep telling the story with your ace of clubs, that you have like an ace-king type hand, then yeah.
$2,500 now. Back on Drew.
Danielle, this is your coffee, right?
You know what? I
You forgot about it?
1000% forgot about it, but yes, it was something.
I just want to make sure like the ice is almost melted.
And Drew gets out of
I
the way.
will probably just have her take that.
Just get another one.
Make my flush.
Yeah, I have no clue.
Nice hand.
Yeah, I was wondering
Doesn't
if you were
look very
saving it or.
appealing anymore.
Yeah, don't drink it. Get another one.
Is there internet
that's a
connection
great
special
flop.
in here? Or am I
There's not a
trying to
special one.
like
It's the one with the period and then Venetian, and then you have to put in like your email or something. Yeah.
That's what I'm guessing.
They charge you your information to be on the internet.
Sorry, I'll try it, bro.
But it does work
Thanks
after
a
that.
lot, Obama.
Yeah.
Actually folds around to Kevin, who
So is this more
had a
like art
casual
than
double
silver?
up and has since been quiet.
Let's play for a little bit.
Please make it 400.
What's that?
Just curious if that's more like art or like more about the silver.
I think it's like an actual investment. So
You guys doing a dinner break or something?
Not a break, but at
Queen, 8,
8:30 they made
10,
us reservations
2
at
clubs.
Laputa. So 150 a person comp.
Tip.
Yummy. Yeah. Delicious. Yeah. Sounds tastier when
Checks
it's free,
around,
right?
9 on the turn.
Yes.
Danielle now with the pair.
I've been there. It's awesome.
Japanese.
Very, very good.
All right.
Sushi and steak.
King high.
no good.
49ers.
49ers.
I don't know. I'm on the Hawks today.
Yeah, you're always up against me, man. You're always against me.
Pick a favorite though. That's new for me.
That is different for you. No, but that's because that Sam Darnold news came out, so that he wasn't going to play. So that means the public's going to bet 49ers, and you're all over scooping up that Seattle.
Oh yeah.
Typical art move.
Typical art. Still somehow it checks out actually.
Did you see Peralibus did like an interview, and he was talking about, I don't know, how like one of his most profitable bets or whatever was just betting on like it was either like the time of day of the games
Yeah,
or something, and
that was
then
his
there was
big thing.
another one where it was like where the bench was gonna be like for the home
Yeah.
team.
Really? Well, I never heard the bench one. What
So
was
he
that
would bet.
reference?
Well, you can explain it if you want.
I don't know.
He would bet.
might
He would
as well
bet
explain better.
half totals, overs and unders,
Yeah.
where when the offense was shooting and their bench was at their basket, more points.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Man, that's
And apparently he just printed this out for like 10 years.
very outside the
So on
box.
both sides, you could play first half, second half that way.
That's just like your coach having a little
Danielle
more
could
impact on
start
the offense.
bluffing here.
They're like calling plays
Seems
out
like
and
she's
like
going
saying
to.
stuff, and you can hear it. Nobody's distracting
Don't
you.
have
or
a
trying to
club.
do
You really would
anything,
like
you
a
know?
club in your
Yeah,
hand.
little stuff like that, I guess,
But
adds up.
Jack 9, good enough. Jack high. You really don't want to just check and call here, so I like it, and it helps to get there.
Queen of Hearts on the river.
Yeah, I think
Danielle now with a straight.
I might have watched the same podcast. It was, or he's been on a couple, but yeah, he was like hesitant to reveal it. He's like, I think people still use this, but I don't. So
2,000 from
Here
Danielle
it goes.
into 2,000. Pot size bet.
He's like, I kept his secret long enough.
yeah, I'm rich.
And this is a bluff catcher with ace king, of course. You lose to queen jack now. You lose to jack 9. You lose to a 10.
Really want to call.
Do you
I
want
only have
this?
ace high.
Is it yours to offer?
Right now it is, yes.
All right. Nice bet. Nice hand.
Ace high, no good.
Ace high, no good.
Kevin lets it go. Nice pickup there for Danielle.
Was Jack up there? I forgot the board. Jack high?
It was not a pair. But it's a good card to have.
That's true.
Raise, make it 400.
Well, the camera people hate me if I stand on it. I
you're
guess
safe.
I'll.
Jack
you're, like, in the
6-7.
line of-
Matt
line of
here
fire,
with
maybe
the
they'll-
nut flush draw.
I guess I can ask them later.
You can see like the preview of the stream right there. So you're not in frame right now, so it's fine.
Cool.
Yeah. I wish they put our
No.
cards on there too.
I don't have
That'll make it easier.
glasses, so I can barely see it. But
2 quick checks on the
angle's kinda
flop.
weird, it's
Now
hard
on
to
the
see.
turn, Art betting
Okay.
with ace-5.
that's good to know. Thanks.
Queen of diamonds on the river. And now we're looking at a chop unless one of them finds creativity to make the other fold.
Didn't work so good for you?
No, it did. That's why. I
Yeah,
said
let's
you
see what
should
Art
try it.
goes with here. He is
Okay,
going
I'll
to
try it.
bluff.
Give it a spin.
If it spins, people work?
Matt not wanting to see
Spin the
that
wheel.
river.
And Art is going to go for it.
I should've
False
done.
start.
And just like that, getting someone off a chop, that's a nice way to make some money.
I'll wait. I'll wait.
Shot.
That's probably what I need.
I'm digging in. I'm committing.
We do see J Logger back
at
in the
that.
building. Little reset.
Yeah, sometimes that's all it takes.
And look, he's been on the bad side of a couple hands.
5
If
or
he
6.
makes a couple hands, be right back in this.
5 sounds right.
What is this?
I feel like I.
7
say
deuce
sorry
suited.
every time.
Okay, here we go. Matt with 50K in front of him has some ammunition to perhaps turn the screws on some people.
That was.
That's too easy.
That was too easy.
And instead, he just wins it like that.
Call on the waiting.
Good job not to take a hand. Good job not taking a hand.
Easy.
But if I would have taken it, you wouldn't have got the 7 deuce. So.
You swear at me later. It is your fault. You're right.
All right, I wasn't listening. Did you say we don't take break? We play till when and
8.
no break.
Think
Well, there's a
It'll-
break. There's a break like 3
4:35.
hours in, something like
Yeah.
that, and then play another similar size length.
I wanted like a snack.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can order from like in-room dining or something. Get something.
How?
How?
Where's Brian Oka when you
wanna
need
do
him with the
that?
turkey
You
sticks? Come
yell
on.
at
Can somebody
Matt.
bring me a snack?
Can you get cocktails?
Cocktails. But. And she wants to order some
And
food.
could I
maybe.
order
Matt.
some food?
Okay.
Oh.
What kind of food do they got? I might get a snack too.
Yes.
They have like
Coconut
sandwiches,
chia oats?
Yeah, the
salads.
only thing on the menu you
Exactly.
should get. I mean, I have a
That was a
bowl
false
right
start
in
on the
front of
third
me.
and 10. That's the frustrating thing. That was.
You guys are insane if you're coming to the poker room
Millie,
not
can
trying
you
the
call for
chia.
food too?
I know.
oats.
I think
Like-
people are intimidated by them.
I mean, I think people are just wussies. You know, you think about some oats and some chia seeds and some fruit, and you're like, yeah, whatever, you hippie, you little vegan, whatever you want to call it. And that's just wrong, Remco.
It's wrong. It's just
Taste
wrong.
the deliciousness of what this bowl has to offer.
Some good complex carbs, as the kids like to say it.
Natural sugar. Here, Matt sweetening the pot with the queen 5 of diamonds
Peg me
up
so
against
we do this.
Jade Logger. Let's go, buddy. Ace 4 suited. This is your time to
You
shine.
can add anyone's story now.
Social media.
By the way.
Joel back
don't
in
have
for
to be tagged
20,000
to add
and
it
flops the nut flush draw.
Changed
Please
it.
do it for me.
And now I think he might want to play this fast, but there is some merit to playing it slow because look, we see you have your opponent just dominated sometimes, and then if they do have the queens, kings, ace jack, king jack here, you don't always, you know, have to get stacked. So I think a check call is fine here, but if you want to play a check raise, that is also fine too. Can't go wrong either way. So I like the start of this.
All right, so
Check dark.
Joel in search of a spade, and there it is. 8 of spades on the turn, and the check dark now. Something
When I do that, you're supposed
else
to say check dark also.
for Matt to interpret.
A little
We're doing
speech
3-1
play here. I
river.
love it. Yeah, Matt with a bottom barrel hand now. Does he want to bluff? Comes with a really small bet.
Oh, wow. Now, does Joel have to maintain patience here?
I have no idea. You know, like, what do you make of this bet? Is this just like a jack trying to, you know, get one more bet in and check the river? This seems really weak. So if you just think it's really weak and maybe that you give him a little rope, then yeah, call. But if you think you could get value here, and I think a small raise is fine too. But, I mean, these guys know better than me. They probably have more history. I would just be concerned if I check call here, my opponent's just checking the river. But I think this is understandable here.
3,400 check raise as Matt
Yeah.
glances over at the TV, which has the NFL playoff game going.
I really love the size
Yeah.
that he picks here.
It's a little tickle. You
It's
know?
a tickle.
Right.
Are they in field goal range?
Now, Matt just has stone cold air,
Yes. They
so
are.
you would just white flag it right now typically.
Beautiful.
But maybe the tickle tickles.
But I'm just.
He's riding along now.
I'm telling you.
Emotionally. You're being emotionally tailed right now.
And now Matt, of course, with just queen high.
wow.
Why
But
is he
if
running
he
the
has
football like that? Like it's
any
a
sort
low
of jack,
like tuck it.
He's got
This
big
becomes
hands,
very
like bowling,
interesting.
gotta
What are you doing?
Jack,
Joel?
And you know what?
nines,
you know who bobbled it?
tens with a spade, ace queen, ace king with a spade, of course.
That's it.
It's a nice coin there.
The coin
That
works.
is, that's the coin. That's
and
what did it.
Joel back to smiling after dragging a nice one here.
Snack Man is here.
All comebacks start somewhere.
Start with the lady. She wants to see it.
That was awful turn of events.
Cash game players, join us all month long in January for our card of the month promotion, Aces. If you've got a pocket pair of aces in your hand and you flop quads, you'll be awarded a $500 cash prize. And if you turn a river quads with a pocket pair of aces in your hand, you'll be awarded a $250 cash prize. But the card of the month promotion doesn't stop there. If you make a straight flush with an ace and any other card in your hand, and you flop a straight flush in January, you'll be awarded a $500 cash prize. And if you turn a river a straight flush with an ace and any other card in your hand, you'll be awarded a $250 cash prize. Join us all month long in January for our card of the month promotion, Aces. We can't wait to see you all month long.
Thank you, Tommy, for the update. As always, Tommy coming in with all the promos here inside the Venetian Poker Room. And if you are in the room or if you're coming to the room, the back wall just besides the soda machine has all the promos on display.
How are you today, Logan?
He is 3 in a row.
Shout out to Matt here, by the way. For those wondering,
special.
the nails, they say bear down. Chicago Bears playing in the playoffs tomorrow. He said he is not
You know what's a
changing
great
the nails
game is the
for as
double
long
board
as the Bears
Omaha.
last
Yeah.
in the playoffs.
That's what I
Tristan,
heard.
how long will that be?
It would be
Is
great
it
to
going to be
play.
past
Expand
tomorrow?
your boxes, guys. I want to play more cards.
There's enough
Yeah, two
But it
cards.
poker
has to
talk
all
at the
lock
table
yourself.
from players who
It's
think
just
they
like-
know
I
what's
mean,
going to
if they would've
happen.
spring from
So
your
often.
felt,
My
but
best
another reader
guess.
right there. I don't know if they're going to do it. for
I am a little
more
bearish
Oh!
on the Bears.
Okay.
Yeah, what's going on there?
You
I
know,
think they initially built it for 7.
I think
And,
they have a shot,
wanted 8,
but
you know?
it's going to be tough.
You gotta give
So,
people
you know,
what
we'll
they
see.
want.
Sometimes you do, sometimes you
I
don't.
would probably,
Double board PLO.
if I had to pick,
No.
I would pick the Rams, but
An
I'm rooting
extra
for the
player.
Bears
Yeah,
if that's
just
any
draw with a Sharpie
consolation.
right
As someone who's lost track of football over the years, I'm going to ask you this straight up.
Okay.
Haven't the Bears been very bad for a long time?
They have been. Not very, you know, somewhat. They had their time, I feel like. As we see some
Wasn't it
action.
like Brian Urlacher when they were sort of decent?
That was their more famous time, but you know they have recovered, and their coach seems great, seems really connected with the team. The team has found a way to pull out some victories, unbelievable, this season, and I feel like they're riding momentum, young team. So, yeah, we'll see. And how hard do you want to go here with the 7 Dewey?
Meanwhile, Danielle with 7 deuce looking to claim the $200 bounty per player, but not for that price. Shout out, by the way, to my mom, my wife, and my son. They're all watching right now.
Oh, let's go.
Love it. Got the family tuned
When you
into
move
the
in, you
stream. Little Teddy getting his first
When-
taste of
when
some
you move
high
next
stakes
month. Next
poker
month.
action.
So, are you off right now in between like moving?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm sure he recognizes your voice when he hears you over the air.
Well, I try to speak Dutch to him, so he's probably a little confused.
Now look here, I pulled up the colors
How do you feel about
for the
that?
Bears
Oh,
with
boy.
the color codes.
Here we
see
go
a
again.
dark navy and an orange.
More so,
But you
or-
can
or
kind
try
of see
trust
when
our
we get a
defense
shot
Looks a
here
little
of
black.
Matt's
I find Nico's
nails.
out there, right?
A
Yeah,
little
that-
black and a little brighter
Definitely
orange.
does not help. He's really, really
You know,
good.
not to critique the guy.
But you are.
I am. What a distraction. I mean, maybe that is a navy, a dark navy blue,
What if
but it's a pretty bright orange.
what if our color balance is off?
It could be. It could be.
What if this is the moment where you find out that our colors have been wrong all this time?
Imagine that. And then Tommy was always right about the salmon 25K chip.
Meanwhile, 7 Deuce is involved again, and we've arrived on the river pretty quickly. Kevin still with a chance here, but it's Art who's going to bet with King Deuce, flopping a king. No dice, and Matt's going to quickly call it down here, announcing the king, and
Oh, river there.
we got the... Was that the queen for Broadway? I think it was.
Actually, you have to raise when you have the nuts. 1 round penalty for Matt.
Could I please have the value?
The Bears and the Broncos colors are very similar.
I bet
yes,
Justin's very happy right
indeed,
now, so
but
I'm very happy for
just
that.
a little bit different, I think.
You look happy.
Just slightly.
You're in like
I'm deep in it. Look.
Tristan Wade is color scheming.
Oh,
Ooh, you like that?
I do.
I feel like that should be in a rap.
I just woke up dreaming. On to my next mission, color scheming.
#1 hit.
What do you recommend out of these? What do you recommend? Or what's popular? Okay, can I get them?
Clay took a few big swings. Oh, my wife is texting me. She said you didn't give our dog a shout out. Sammy's watching too. Oh my God, that's so funny. I wonder if he'll detect my voice.
Yeah.
Who's a good boy? Is Sammy a good boy?
I hope someone pulls the sound bites from this show and makes some great memes and videos
Chocolate cake.
out of what you say, Remco.
Who else needs a shout out? Come on, chat. Let me know.
I'm gonna make that my ringtone when you call me. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?
Oh, please do.
Like I didn't want something
Please do.
that I had to clutter in my
Every
t-shirt.
time you text me,
that's good.
just
I will
chimes
definitely
in.
have leftover chicken tenders and ravioli bites to share as well. So if you're interested.
Depends how
and look at the A on the Bears. Is that like an anarchy A?
That is. I kind of like that actually.
Yeah, no, I
Really
do.
chicken
I'm
quesadilla.
fond of the font.
Yeah. Thank you.
Matt, getting after it. 9 high here. Did have a gut shot on the flop, but he doesn't
Should we wait till the
bluff
break? or
here.
just
Play with the
leave it?
best of
I'll
it.
probably take a bit to get there to the break.
Good too.
Whenever.
I mean, next dealer change out, or maybe it's after that. I don't know how long because we started a little bit late.
Trap me on the turn, huh?
Sneaky, sneaky.
He's
Matt, do you
being
know
very
about what
sneaky.
time the break is?
On the river.
Poker players, Tommy's back. Are you a loyal player to the Venetian Poker Room? Have you played 75 cash game hours or 15 tournaments in the previous 12 months? If you had, we want to reward you for your loyalty. We'll get you upgraded to the Poker Sapphire tier level. That's right, Poker Sapphire tier level card will get you complimentary self-parking, and it'll also get you complimentary event night parking when there's an event going on here on property. Get your Poker Sapphire tier level card today with 75 cash game hours of 15 poker tournaments played in the previous 12 months. We can't wait to reward you for your loyalty.
Even or even worse.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, that's just a terrible event, like right before the half. Otherwise, I mean, Josh Allen, you know,
We
like,
get the ball first.
yeah, you go score and it's fun.
Would be better.
Sports is happening. I guess we'll see the
I mean, don't put the
reaction
ball,
of the
you don't
players
send
in
it
about
to
half
the
an
starting
hour.
side.
Tristan and I, of course, are live.
This game is
doing-
getting spicy. Playoff football, Remco. Welcome to America, buddy. In football, where he's from, they kick the ball around.
Yeah, you guys do the hand thing.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what we call a handoff.
Hand off, right?
Yeah, hand off.
Hand off seems a little lame.
The quarterback, the guy with the ball,
Right.
he throws it,
Yeah.
and they catch it.
Why is it called quarterback?
Not gonna like any of them.
Now you're.
Now you don't know this.
Yeah. Now
you have no
stumped
idea.
me. You
Yeah,
stumped me.
this is supposed to be your sport. This is your country, your culture. How can you let me down
I
like
might
this?
lose my citizenship, Remco. Please, come on.
No, I'm not folding you. I'm not folding for 100.
Yeah, I'm
no.
gonna need the trading gloves.
Now I can fold maybe, just depends what the flop is.
No, it's okay.
True.
3 deuce
Do you
deuce.
want the Evian battle?
Yeah,
As
big one. Yep.
Joel
Yep,
and Drew
thank you.
play
Check.
one.
Joel, you in
Remco,
with
do
me?
you know what pigskin is?
I do.
Okay.
That is. Oh, what was that? Oh, oh my God. Things are happening, ladies and gentlemen. I guess you at home are watching the game as well, but we have it here on the side screen, and you know we're not commentating on the football, but I had a little jump out of my chair moment.
Ping pong, back and forth.
Ticker. Now we chop.
You never know.
Right?
I mean, right? No. I mean, yeah, we chop.
It's gonna have almond milk, right?
Miss Katia in the chat says,
Impressive tabletop.
poker chips clicking is
Joel's
ASMR.
not folding
100% agree.
With a pair.
One of my
in
favorite
that small
things
pot
is when I
ever.
walk into a poker room
But I'd like to
and
give
you just
myself
get
credit,
that
but I can't.
instant vibe
It's hard
of
to
the
pull-
crickets
to
in
pull
the
full
room.
house.
It's just hard to fold.
It's well. That,
Eric
there's
says,
that.
best weekend of the year,
It's
sports-wise.
hard to fold.
Hard to disagree.
It's like
And
fun to
wait,
call
hold
and
on.
win.
It's what?
Let me
It's
double
fun to
check
call
the
and win money.
schedule.
It is.
Because we do have
That's why it's hard to fold.
college football
Oh,
championship
no.
Monday night.
I'm out. I'm out.
You go hard in the paint boozing yesterday or something?
I'm
You got murdered.
yeah, I know. I'm off it for a little
Okay,
while.
I'm wrong,
Oh,
Remco. There is no Monday night game. They're both tomorrow. That did seem a little off. But the Monday night game is college
Well, I'm
football.
not.
Miami Hurricanes
Oh, what?
NFL coach.
versus
Oh,
Indiana.
Is Miami good?
Tight ends coach for OU.
Yes.
I had no. Is that your alma
That is my
mater?
He's gonna be
team
your
right
tight
there.
end
Not,
coach.
I'm a
No,
Central
no,
Florida
no,
guy, a
right,
Golden
coach high school
Knight.
football in Dallas.
But I'm from South Florida. That was my team.
You'll claim anything.
Get him out of here.
You're right.
Hand
You're
Not a
results.
very good announcer though. Remember that?
Did he announce for a little
We
bit?
had
Yeah,
no
yeah,
other
night
teams to
football.
root for other than
Oh, he got. He
University of
lost that
Miami.
quickly.
That ballpark. Okay.
I mean, we had the Dolphins.
You got
but I'm
any
saying for
range, man. Come on.
college.
Yeah, you got it.
That makes
But
sense.
it's
I don't know why I thought there was a Monday night game.
Back in the country, so hopefully we can land him now.
The ESPN documentary 30 for 30 on the U is a must-watch. That is
I don't think he's that bad, but like, I don't think he's
Incredible
I think the criticism's,
documentary.
a little over too much.
It's just he becomes
Kevin
comic
here with
character.
10s.
Like,
He's going to make it
oh,
1,000
yeah.
after Clay opened it up to
That's pretty
300.
good.
It's just too much.
Yeah.
Clay comes
Whereas
to the
Brady's
call.
gotten better. Olsen's great. And JJ Watt's pretty good.
Brady's gotten really good. I think he's like getting like if he continues on this, I think he'll be really, really
8-7-6, 2 hearts.
good. I like JJ Watt. I'm obviously wildly
Not
biased.
great
Like,
for
he's
either
a-
player. Let's see if
good.
Kevin
But
is
he's
just
really,
going to try
he's
to
really non-biased in his
use the range advantage
Dude.
to take
So
us
I've
down
seen
right here
him
on the
have
spot.
2 Pittsburgh games, and he like doesn't even get excited when his brother does something.
He's
It's
very
almost too much. It's always like, come on, man, it's your brother. Show a little something.
He's very neutral. When he's calling the Texas Colts game, he like doesn't. He's like that's just. He's like plotting Indy and stuff. He did say he was pulling for Pittsburgh against the Texans.
Okay.
He said I talk to that one guy every single day, and I've known him for 30 years. He said, but if Pittsburgh wins, I'm obviously all in on the Texans. Running the table and blah blah blah. But
If you're just joining us, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're here every single week, Tristan and I. Next week, doubleheader. Brian Oken hosting on Saturday, and Joe's game for the first time happening on Sunday.
so are the points like art?
How lucky are we?
Thinking of a
I mean,
Front row seat.
how is it even a real thing that we get to watch poker and talk about?
Change it. Thinking of a flop.
I still don't know, my
I
friend.
started buying this one.
Well, we won't see an ace on this flop, that's for sure.
So like 90, 95.
Might not see a 10 either.
9-3-6 is what we get instead. 2 hearts out there, and Joel, the one with the hearts and the straight draw.
What did I say for Joel?
Let's go, Joel.
Get back in it, reset, and now.
Is Matt going to be a customer?
Talk about color scheming and dreaming. We got this smash of a flop, and Matt just gets out of there with the ace of hearts queen. You would think that might want to stick around on 9-6-3 for one street. But alas, no. Nonetheless, a nice pickup for 8 high.
Yeah, Joel is back winning after a rough start and a little walk to gather his thoughts.
Just look at a pretty hand.
Switches.
No.
Just us.
Middle of the pack.
Well, yeah, but I wanted to see something like really pretty, and it'd be like, that's mine.
I was like Oklahoma pretty then.
Yeah,
I saw it.
I think today, I think my wife said today it's like 30 and 20 mile an hour wind. Like it's ugly. That was Oklahoma pretty.
About as pretty as it gets.
It is not shorts weather, like it is here.
7-5-5.
All right, we got a big.
Not too exciting.
I got about at least a dime.
What's the number? Second half.
I don't know. It wasn't popping up.
Oh.
4.
Are you gonna double down? Double your bet?
Oh, I didn't bet at all.
Late.
Oh, okay. I didn't bet at all.
Too late.
What are you doing, Matt?
They're
I slept it.
the balls heat up, so I think they're.
Well, the good news is now they always at least cover the second half line, so you'll have
Yeah,
you'll have a sweat.
I mean, you cannot fumble the ball twice on the road.
Oh.
Like turnovers are random.
Well, they have bet in the
like
call.
They got a live line.
Takes us to the
moron
turn.
with
I mean,
the ball out, like
plus
this,
5.
Play with
not
king high.
random. That's just really
Best
bad.
here. I wonder if he's
gonna
going
be
to
like a lot of juice, right?
take on some
Yeah,
more
yeah, it is.
resistance, and instead he just lets it go.
Great bluff here by
Take him
David.
plus 192 to win the game.
Great hand to do it with.
Plus 192.
Yeah.
Wow.
I tell you, come out and score and it's fine. 3
Like
or
with
7.
Josh
3 or
Allen,
7. You don't
Nice to
make
know
it
you're
one
Wait till they
play,
see what
make it
happens
on the
That's
expected
right,
price.
yeah. Like,
When
yeah,
the
you're
second
in the
half
ballpark.
begins.
Count out Josh Allen. Feel
Yeah.
it. Okay, defense is.
Danielle folding ace-4 suited.
Bonix is completely outplaying him, which is kind of crazy, statistically.
Maybe
Josh
she's a
played
little distracted on her phone.
Wasn't that fumble?
I mean, I know she's in
I mean,
second
he's got like
position,
60
but
passing yards and 40 rushing yards. Both are
I feel like those are hands we just play as she leaves the table. So maybe there's something else going on. But yeah, whatever, Tristan. Let's move forward.
Now what's the live?
Ace-5 queen here.
Not good.
And for Clay,
Plus 250.
reason to continue, and he doesn't even have to pay to see the
Maybe
turn
just be
card.
lagging behind. Maybe they
Drew
already
just checks
accounted.
back.
No, I do kind of want to know.
Well,
Yeah, you don't really want to check that flop, I feel like, with
That's not the
ace-king
game.
without a spade. But whatever, it might get him some
See if we can get a
action.
good price here.
Mind you, notice the ace-4 of hearts would have made 2 pair as I lose my voice.
What's yours at, right?
I'll check it.
It's 3 to 1. You gotta be able to get at least 3.
It's off the board right
And
now.
here, if you play ace-king this passively with the ace of diamonds, I think it's kind of a mandatory value bet now.
Pick it up and run.
I'm an ace.
Ace check. Danielle had a really good hand.
Did she what she have?
2 pair.
Drew, little passive.
Ace suited ace.
Yeah, he was there.
Right.
And Danielle, I guess,
definitely
wasn't even at the
Plays
table.
it, she
Oh.
sees the turn,
That,
and then she
that
backs
helps
up.
folding.
makes
I
sense.
wasn't sure either. I was like
Right.
waiting to see a wide angle
Yeah,
shot
our
there.
ace turn. Our ace turn for sure when she leads turn.
Yeah, she would
And
have
then River,
won a good amount.
River,
there.
you cry.
Yeah.
yeah, crying call.
But oh well. Again, you're not here, you can't
that
win.
River's just like
Ooh, that
diamonds,
didn't work.
2 pair, all the small thing. I was like everything plays call and turn there.
Third
when it
turnover?
gets there.
Third.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you turn the ball 3 times.
Yeah, it's tough to.
I didn't look that time. I should have.
out some action now. David with ace-10 suited. Joel
Defense has to
makes
be
the
a
call. That might invite Matt into
Gotta
the
be
pot.
3.
Joel raising to 300. Matt calling the initial
So if the
raise,
Bills
and
win,
now
Houston
comes
hosts?
along. We got 3
Or
reaction.
if the Broncos win.
Assuming
4,200 to
Houston
play
wins,
for
if
as we
Bills
got the
win,
table
we
1
would
crew
host.
here
If Broncos
on
are the 1
Venetian
seed,
Poker
so they're gonna
Live.
host as long as they're in until the Super Bowl.
And look at this.
So yeah, Broncos
10,
win, they
8,
host,
5, 2
Bills
clubs.
win,
David, top pair,
Texans
top
would
kicker,
host,
and the
New
nut
England.
flush
The winner
draw.
of Texans, New
I
England.
see.
Nothing
You're kinda rooting for
inspiring
Bills.
out there at all
Yeah, I think
for the other
being in the
players.
AFC Championship game at home would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I got good penetration. Oh, there you go. Good
Lovely flop for the ace-10 of clubs.
you guys missed.
And
You're like,
Matt
second.
with
No,
a hand
these
that
athletes, they start
could
dancing around, crazy
float.
happens.
You got 8, 9, 10 working for you. Got 3 diamonds. You might call 1,500
Are you in for dinner tonight?
Yeah.
Sweet.
and hope to smash a turn card, but no, we
Kind of like win or lose, we booze, but like win or lose, we eat.
float away into the abyss.
Yeah. I guess I shouldn't jinx it if I go full Justin here over the next
Are we actually
couple hours.
Are we going down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, like we'll go sit and chop it all up as friendly, you know?
Yeah.
That's pretty nice they do that.
Yeah. It's
Last night was awesome.
Oh, where'd y'all go last night?
cut.
Oh, nice.
Steakhouse.
It was like great meal, great service.
Company was okay, but everything else was
I like the company. I guess Joel called carrots.
I mean, I like the company they paid.
Raise 500.
Joel's not a fan of carrots, is what I learned.
Play.
But I will say, the mac and cheese
Gabber.
was phenomenal. So I'm glad you spoke up. Saved by the edge there.
I've never seen an out button that says absent.
And Art here with 9-8 suited and
Almost off
just
the
gets it
goalpost.
done.
Almost missed it. All right, now I think you do take it because it's still 2 tutties.
I feel like Buffalo's going to get a turnover too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Denver's
I don't
going
know
to pitch
why,
a
but-
perfect game.
I feel like they're going to get an interception.
She left. She was about to drop off.
Game over in the morning. All right, who wants to double me up? That would be cool.
Raise 300.
Man, football is such just a brutal sport. Like,
Raise 1,000.
I mean, aside from poker, where we see quite mental and financial violence, football is just
Did you get down,
physically
Matthew?
No, what is it?
7.
unbearable at
What are those money
times.
line?
Good question.
Like, how do these
I'm
guys
seeing
manage?
nothing there.
It's unreal.
this
But here we go.
place.
We got 2 suited broadways. Usually these hands want to get to the flop or be aggressive, but David
Well, the 7's gone.
shoots a finger,
Yeah, 6.5.
He looks like you were about to do something.
says nice
no
hand.
money line where I'm at.
340. I'm gonna
Would you
bet
have liked that
30.
or not liked that?
You got 340?
Yeah.
Best I see is
Kinda-
260. You should take that.
You were thinking about if he does something, you're
I
like,
mean,
I don't know
any
what to do.
sport
I'll
you
take
play
500
with a
if you're
helmet
gonna-
I was
if you
thinking
can get
like
1,000.
if we get
and
there,
you
we get there.
still
I
see
didn't
players
try to bet that much,
concussed
I just bet a little bit. Oh,
regularly,
I can try to bet again for you. No, but now it moved.
lifted
don't worry
off
about
their feet, slammed into the ground,
I still have
face
them on, like, a
planted
parlay
into
anyway,
the
so I got, like,
dirt.
a money line
Parlay.
kind of sweat. It's just them, Bears, Seattle.
Don't you say New England.
What a spectacle.
No, I think that's it.
Oh, okay. That's good.
I might take Houston actually.
As I amuse myself here.
I learned my
I
lesson.
don't know. I can take it back or I can make it one.
You're a fast
Whatever you
learner.
want, Joel. You know,
It's a quick turnaround learning.
And, you know.
I know Matt's gonna kind of.
It should worry you a little that I'm on him. But
Drew
yeah,
with
it
the
does a little
ace
bit.
10 off on the
It must be
button.
really bad for Matt to fold up.
Jay
since he
Logger,
can't
small
play
blind
himself in the
defend.
streets,
Oh, yeah.
you know?
I was distracted. I should have called.
Check.
I think we should see the Jack 7 start bluffing now. And that's what we see.
Good hand too.
Did you?
Ace 10 off.
That's a good hand.
I didn't feel like trying to hit an ace on the river against you again, you know? I feel like I burned that luck.
That bridge.
Yeah. That ship had sailed.
Jacket on for David. Maybe it's a little chilly. Maybe he's trying to
Ace 10's a
heat
good
up.
hand. For me, it's a really good hand. You know?
David so far small winner in the game. Matt and Kevin are big winners so far.
What do you need?
On the
And the flop. Seven? Yeah.
That's it.
yeah, I want to be able to watch this later and see what he's calling me with, you know?
Oh, you're gonna see, buddy.
10-7-3 here through pairs of 7. Matt in search of a 4 doesn't get one.
Nah, you're not.
Gonna have to wait.
How'd you know I needed a 7? It's 6.
Oh, you did need a 7.
How'd you
Did
know?
you need an 8 the time I said you needed an 8?
It's like does he have
Totally
access to these or what's going on here? He knows exactly what I'm looking for.
Did you add more than the 5K?
No. No, I'm allowed to make some money when I'm playing too, you know? I mean, God, needle by the dealer. He's like, you know, that stack's growing, and so you definitely added more than you told me.
You don't buy production and the dealer.
Like, I'm allowed to win a hand or two. And I'm just giving you a hard time too. I know you're just, yeah, I know you're being told to ask. I was gonna play this hand, but now I'm all, you know.
Now you're flustered?
Yeah, I'm a little embarrassed. Go, Bubba. Oh. He's like, that chip count can't be right on the computer. Well, the graphics have to be jacked. Those are the funny moments. Those are the moments I enjoy too.
Heads up.
Second favorite hand didn't work out for me.
Queen 8?
No.
Appreciate everyone for hanging out here on this lovely Saturday. Tristan mentioned it earlier. It's almost like a little bit of spring vibes in Las Vegas.
Cut cancer out like a month
I am
ago.
a little concerned as to what that means for our peak summer temperatures. The fact that it's already so pleasant outside right now.
Is there a restroom nearby?
Yeah. Like a hard right kind
Corner
of.
there.
Should I take the...
No, you're good. They turn it off when you leave the room.
Okay.
Don't test that theory, but they say they do.
No, they do.
We'll see in a couple months when they do the stream.
Check. Raise 400.
Well, the first 3 hours were live, or like delayed live.
Oh, were they?
Raise 2,000.
Yeah, the first 3 hours of this were live streamed, and then they'll back
King 8
3
here
4
for
they're
Art
releasing
and
next
Clay
week.
with
That's
King
what they did
4
do
in the
last
small.
Yesterday were both episodic.
After limping in,
Yesterday were both like
is going to
releasing those
raise
later.
it up.
I tried to convince Matt just to
to
burn
2,000.
the footage, but he said they were going to keep it. For
He had the good fortune with the King 4 suited earlier to get a double. This time, out flopping King 8.
A lot of football left.
Ace of diamonds on the turn after the
David,
flop
how have
goes
you
check, check.
Good.
Good, man.
Good.
Pairing the 4.
Yeah.
Significant here in
No
his hands.
complaints.
Where do you live again?
Oklahoma.
That's right.
And
Some
now
town
Clay's
for a
going to
little
fire out a
What's
bet,
that?
and that's
Oh,
going to
yeah,
be
town
I'll leave
enough
tomorrow
to get
morning. Yeah, so
Art
just
to fold.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
For
type
the
thing.
long weekend.
Yeah. Does anyone have a cord
Here, just give her this for all of us.
for everyone? From everyone. Thank you. Which one is this one?
This one.
Thank you. Yes, this is.
And then for her, I'm gonna leave her stuff right here.
Perfect.
Dang. That was a stout hit right there.
No, you got popped.
He held the ball. Imagine holding onto the ball after someone whacks you
nails you like
man.
that.
I mean,
Yes, please. And you can take what's left of that water, too.
We got a game, Remco.
I was going to say, we got ourselves a game.
Yeah, please. thank
7
you.
deuce here for Joel, raising up to 300. Got a game here at the table as well.
Too big a dice.
It'd be nice for the Joel comeback if he can squeeze one out here with 7 dooce.
Like
King
yeah,
10
like
6
that.
with 2 diamonds is not
No
going to make that
rhyme or
possible as Art flops top 2.
What kind of coffee do you guys have? You got good coffee? It's just whatever. Okay, no, I'll get some from downstairs. Thank you.
Raise 3,000.
And Drew squeezing the middle here with the 8-high flush draw. Probably just see a release.
Joel was playing around too. Art eponymous.
And Joel just, takes a breath.
That turn, you
Lets
should
it
call,
go.
man.
Hey, yeah, burn a turn, burn a turn.
Oh my God, I just call.
All right, thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Logan.
Thank you.
Anybody interested in tequila?
I have faith in Joel. I have faith that.
Poker players, are you always looking for a great sweet rate? Well, we can help you out with that. Call 1-866-255-8936. Once again, 866-255-8936. Provide poker sweet rate group code EPOKR25. That's right. Group rate sweet code EPOK25, and you'll get our best poker rate. Terms and conditions apply. For more information, please visit VenetianLasVegas.com, but we hope to see you staying on property soon.
Right now, I need a coffee.
Just the two of us. All right.
Cheers, Danielle. Cheers, Danielle. Cheers.
Justin, I'm thinking of a flop.
Thinking of a specific flop?
I am too.
That one right there.
Ace Jack 4, classic.
Nom nom nom. Sorry, I'll move my
I can
cards.
smell it. It's just too
You
early.
like tequila?
I do like tequila.
Then why are you being a little bitch?
Check.
Check.
You know,
Pretty good.
I will save my tequila cocktails for later tonight at restaurant where they're really, really
Speaking
good.
of bomb pots, these are the ones that are somewhat disastrous. We see David top
What is
pair,
this
queen
save
kicker,
drink?
play
I know,
top
that's
two.
Like I can.
And then
understand.
equities
Like, yo, I don't
present
like, drink
around
it
the
while playing,
board.
but this,
Kevin
like,
with
I'm gonna save my
7-4,
tequila
a
for
4
better
gives him
times.
the win.
So, like, is
Art
there
with
a-
6-7, a 5 gives him the
Yeah,
nuts.
3:30. I'm kind of an on or off switch. Like I don't really have a middle ground.
Kevin
Like,
just
I'm
gets
either-
out the way, which is
You're using
reasonable
a lot of
there.
words just be like, I'm
Oh no, I'm not
kind
trying.
of just.
Danielle,
Kind of a
after
little
her
bitchy,
shot,
you know?
will fold.
No. I mean, I'll just be like, oh, I don't want to.
How you feeling?
Like, if I start, I'm
If it were on you guys, what
Oh
would
my
you
God,
do?
I'm so sorry. I thought I folded like 18 years ago. And, well, in fairness, I had the absent button, so I was literally and
Are you in
figuratively
predicament tonight?
absent.
And these are really tough spots again. It's anyone can have anything. So here with ace queen,
Is going to be there or the
But
rest?
also,
it's almost a queen. You probably just want to
Okay,
start
that's kinda what I
checking, I imagine, especially against 2 players.
oh
Or we're at 7?
no, that didn't count. I didn't bump.
Oh, okay, I thought I heard it.
Cheers, Danielle. Hey, cheers, Danielle.
But we see chips
Danielle, you're kind of a
being
beast.
snatched.
I'm kind of a beast.
And now, action back to Clay. The board's getting kind of draw heavy. You called the flop with a trap. You could
That one was easy.
just call again.
I believe that.
Second
We
one's
do
always
see
easy.
that.
Like this.
And Art, rightfully
I don't
so,
usually
time to
call it.
exit.
Back to back. Now.
Other side.
I wonder what it is.
Salt.
Ooh.
4 of hearts on the river, 8K to play for.
I am.
And look, David might feel
Oh, yeah.
comfortable
21
with
left on
his
the cap,
kicker
guys.
here playing aces and 4s with a queen. The draws have missed. But again, Remco, I said any ranges exist here. But let's see what he does. I mean, Clay has been solid. We have 8K in the middle. He could have anything here. So we do see a check.
If I'd known it was capped.
Oh, it is capped.
You chose the cap. You literally listened.
know, I
you
forgot,
said 5K.
He just wanted more.
Cap
Should
higher.
have had so much tequila.
Forgot it was capped also.
Wow. And now the bet's 2,100. And
Okay, you two can disagree that's not cap. Take your bet back and then react. Because I thought it was cap. So
Right. You were both playing with the same premise.
Look, I
You
mean,
both were playing as it was uncapped.
can't really fold here.
yeah, I feel like it's kind of an impossible fold now. What if this player just has an ace, thinks they're
It's gonna
good?
be a good game. It's gonna be a really
Your
good game.
kicker is playing here, but
Does that have anything to do with me just taking?
You might just think
two
like
shots
they wouldn't bet an ace. We have seen Clay make a couple tight
Oh,
checkbacks
I thought you
too,
were-
like with the
I thought you
queen
were
jack,
putting
with
your
the
faith
queen
in
of
me, 'cause
diamonds
Everything I'm saying,
against
like,
Matt one
in
hand when he had the
general, it's
9-7.
probably, like 85% of the time.
Well, you haven't met Maria, so.
Oh, Maria.
You have to think there are no bluffs here to fold.
Oh, look at this. David rechecking, and he lets it go. Ace queen into the muck, and Clay just wins it, not realizing that he got away with one there.
Those mounts are facing it.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Can I get a cherry Coke?
Cherry Coke, wow, out of left field.
Throwback.
Don't hear that too often.
With like a lime or lemon wedge in it. They look kind of.
No, just come back in normally. Make it
Oh,
normal.
wait, okay.
There
What's
we
more
go.
gay? What's more
Who
gay?
needs
Coke
to
Zero
buy it?
with like a lime in it, or cherry Coke?
Cherry.
Coke Zero with a lime in it, I
Damn,
think.
all right.
Question?
Coke
We
Zero
said
the line
cherry
is halfway
Coke.
to a Cuba Libre.
So does anyone get punished?
Little-
Get
little
punished?
rum and Coke.
Yeah, he's gonna get.
What do you think, chat?
Okay, well then just you buy it. And she'll
What
buy it
is
next
more-
time. 200. 200, 2 live. Take your
I
money
don't
back,
know
but you're
the
in.
right adjective
Sorry,
to say here.
Yeah.
Bye-bye, right?
Yeah, so you'll just both put in
Yep.
200 twice in a row.
Is a cherry Coke
No, leave it live.
plain or a,
Live. Yeah, live too.
what'd they say, Diet Coke with a lime?
Yep.
Back over the lime, yeah.
Which one is more
So
suspicious?
Are you gonna go like head first into these sodas now that you're off the booze?
I mean, you gotta drink something.
You're more
right?
about this off the booze thing.
I know, so it's gonna be like one big.
It's just till the blood work comes back, you know, until he fools the doctors that his liver's a lot better
You're gonna
than.
take
Can
it.
I get a Shirley Temple?
Look at that, that line
Hey,
too.
that was one of my favorite drinks as a kid.
Oh, that was-
Just straight sugar.
So now I'm two.
Sprite and cherry syrup
Straddle for 4.
with a
But
cherry.
then I know that means the 8's on.
Smart man.
I don't, what?
That means the
I don't
16's
just-
on.
I don't just.
I don't know about that. I don't know about
There are a
that.
lot of things.
I don't just put $800.
Appreciate everyone out there joining us. I am
Yeah,
Tristan
that's
Wade,
so
I just
unlike
happen
you.
to have it in my right.
I mean, you know.
the host of the show
Yeah,
here,
no.
Remco
I just
Rinkema,
was from Wisconsin.
to my left,
Come on.
the man, the myth, the legend
glad I
himself,
Oh,
Miss-
you wish I put the 4 on.
Miss
baseball.
Katia. One now wants a cherry
Here we
Coke.
go.
Yeah,
Sorry, I don't
that
want
was
to
another
rub
one.
Justin's face.
When I was in high school, I could pull that out the
God
vending
dang it,
machine. It would be
double
all cold and stuff. You
Not double down.
pop
but
it open,
Nice, nice.
get a couple sips.
Bo, what
The
are you
80
doing?
grams of sugar hit your lips.
I was going to say, sugar crash during class.
Everyone would be happy to
I'd be
know.
running all around for the
Like,
next
people
60
that's
minutes in
happening.
PE. Maybe that's why I have
Where's he
ADHD.
going?
They're still coming from behind, so.
Let me guess, you were a Yankees
The
fan for a
backer
long
picks that
time.
off if the lineman doesn't.
Now you're on the Dodgers.
All right, back to
The
poker.
backer's picking that ball up if the lineman doesn't. Like, that was just a bad. The
Queen
backer's
10
right
flops
there.
best.
Yeah,
The athletic play by the big man.
No, that's incredible. But I'm like, the backer was going to pick that off too, so I'm like, why is Bo even throwing it?
of make poker fun.
He throws a pick a game.
when
You kind
there's
of
a
called it. He
playoff
said a
football.
turnover's coming.
You know what? You're probably right,
Because-
but
It
King
is
5.
not as fun.
Slides right into the lead now.
Oh, you're saying like shut off all the TVs?
No.
Will
I
this
would never
get
suggest that
comfortably
right
to
now.
showdown
I
now?
don't want to be murdered, yeah. But I'm saying that perhaps in the future.
I mean, it's NFC. It's you know, divisional
table
round weekend.
Okay, but let me finish.
No showdown
Sorry.
here. Queen 10 wins
I did the
it.
same thing, Mom. It's like, this is like a random game, and I'm like, no,
okay.
this matters.
Oh, okay, that was 6. Kanye West.
Yeah, 6.
I'm gonna let you finish. No, I'm just saying, don't shut the game, obviously.
Maybe just like turn the
But
TVs off and turn the
perhaps,
volume up so we can just all sit here
Like
and listen.
the Make Poker Fun Again games should not be scheduled when there's a very intriguing sporting event.
I don't know. I'm having fun. I'm having fun sweating football.
I'm loving this, actually. This is like my head.
The crab soup time?
No,
People
crap
watching
soup.
probably not having that much fun, you know, since they know what happened an hour ago in the games that were.
Not much is what happened an hour ago. So are they having fun?
Oh,
got
4
picked
turnovers
off.
today, Josh. How can you get it done?
Wow.
What a fucking game.
Turnover. That's six turnovers?
Big
Or,
one for Art here with ace-jack suited.
4 by Buffalo, I think, and at least 1 by Denver.
Yeah. I think it's 5 turnovers.
And Danielle with ace-queen
I will
suited.
say,
Okay.
Matt told me both Bills were going to turn over 4
Despite
times.
the
I would
obvious
not feel great about it.
football distractions,
Make the
we
flop fun.
have some action here.
Very flicky.
This is a bad game for
Well,
Josh.
you probably have a lot more practice.
He's tilted.
He is tilted. He has all the turnovers, right?
No,
And look at
Dalvin
this.
Cook fumbled.
4, 5, 7. Art with the nut flush draw.
That
Danielle
looks
with
like a board I should definitely
backdoor hearts. And it goes check, check. Diamond comes in for Art.
How do
He
you
now
feel?
with the nuts.
Turn that.
Nut flush, excuse me.
not great.
14, 15,
Makes sense.
1500.
I don't think you have shit.
Got a lot of hand here. Lot of hand.
Ace, 5 of
Didn't
diamonds.
have a lot of hands, so.
My turn for the button? Or was I just
Your turn for the button.
Oh. Just the two of us.
Happens after every single small blind you play.
So
Is
you,
your-
it's not like with the 3 bets, just the 2 bets?
What do you mean, the hangover?
No, you were just saying just the 2 of us. And I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah, well, it's just the 2 of you. Oh, food, look at that. Something got some food rolling.
100.
One to
That did in fact happen, yes.
Clay now with ace queen suited.
500.
Makes it 500 after the limp from David.
Thank you.
have leftovers. I might take a peek.
I will literally not eat probably 50% of what I ordered. 5?
5. All 5.
Fold.
Yeah, good with me.
3
All 5.
paid tip.
And I'm just gonna give him a quarter.
Can I turn this?
Please, yeah.
Here you go. Thank you.
4 players.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How much is it?
No, I was just gonna possibly request more
10, 10, 4.
napkins, but I'm guessing.
Four-way action, no deuces
No, it's-
available.
I'm sure we get them waitress. We're
He's
good.
planning on getting messy.
No problem.
Check it.
I know you're not used to that, Art. So.
Check.
Action gets checked around. Everyone scared
Does anyone have
of the others.
I feel like they gained
9 of diamonds on the
quarters
turn.
or 5s and tipping 25 at
Check.
tons. $100 bottle of water. You know what? She got tipped 25 last time.
And we are
I haven't been tipping.
getting to the river. 6 of spades. The deuces would chop here if this goes to showdown.
I mean, you rarely see something like that.
Check.
No pair.
Look at
Well,
this.
you definitely have
Ducks.
a pair.
Pair of deuces. Pair
Oh,
of
shippity, choppity, flippity, floppity.
Zippity, zoopity, boopity, boopity.
You know what, actually? This is going to be even better because, like, when they get a stop and then they go score, it's like they've turned the ball over 4 times and you're still losing. Thank you. I'll just take it. Thank you.
Isn't that cute?
How gay.
Right?
Small blind, big blind.
There's so many jokes that I want to make right now, especially as you turned and I saw those white ass legs and those khaki shorts.
No, they're sorry. They are just white.
Yeah, no, please
athletic shorts.
show the people. Let's spice this game up a little bit, one way or another. Could you please? Let's do a fit check.
White shorts, white shoes, and a.
Well, they're not white.
My.
No, your shorts are not white.
What are they?
They're like
300.
What color is this?
off-white, like cream color.
Okay.
Fair.
So
Yeah, they're
Agree or
green.
disagree?
light mocha.
They're not khaki
No,
colored. That's
they're
khaki colored.
they're more khaki
That's
than
khaki
they're
colored.
they're more khaki than they're white.
300 call.
Take a vote. Send to the polls.
Oh no.
Kevin
Okay,
with
I'm gonna
King,
get
Queen of
something
Hearts
white.
makes it 300.
Joel, just lean over.
Gonna get 2 customers here.
No, okay, this is white. We can agree. This is white.
Yep.
Stand up. Stand up. Okay. Are those white? Bitch, no.
They're not khaki.
Set
Are they
here for
white?
David, top pair for
That's what I
Matt.
said. That's literally
No,
what I said.
we'll agree. We'll agree. They're cream. I'm white. They're cream.
This is why men rule the world.
Well, in this, in the store, it's like you can buy black shorts, green shorts, blue shorts, white
Cream
shorts.
or white. And you did not get the white ones.
I guess I did not. You know what? They're cream. They're cream. Here. I will hit the white flag.
But
Is it a white flag or
Yes.
a cream?
No.
Yeah.
No. White flag. I
$5
waved the
bet
white
from
flag.
Matt.
In fact, your hat is
Gets us down to
kinda
heads
white
up
too,
play
so
as
you
David
can
slow
use
plays his
that.
That
set.
is definitely white. That was my
4
next.
spades in the turn.
Hey, do you know what trim stands for? Or do you know what trim means these days?
Yeah, matter of fact, it is.
Actually, without context, I'm gonna
Matt now
text my
just
son
has to slow
ask
down,
him.
and David has to do his
Yeah,
own
find
bidding.
out. Find out. TROON. That's what the kids are.
1200 is the bet.
Well, let's not generalize all the kids. What's that?
I said, speaking of kids, how
It
is yours?
smells incredible.
Awesome.
Steak sandwich, baby?
Yeah, that smells great.
Should get one.
This is it. Last hurrah. Last
Let
semester of the last
me
year.
gander at this thing. Let me get a gander.
Okay, Gander, you just became more white. So
1,200 is the bet, and Matt is going to look him up here.
From Oklahoma. How much
I mean,
more
yeah,
Seems reasonable with all these
yeah.
draws.
no, he's amazing.
10 on the river now trips, and this is the type of card that could be very costly. However, what is Matt supposed to think that David is betting here once, let's say, we see 3,000 hit the felt?
Really?
I mean, there's always bluffs.
Both.
There could be a better 10 hidden here. Ace 10 or King 10 in
Oh, there's
particular.
penetration, you're done,
We
buddy.
see pot almost.
You're done.
4,000 from David, and
Sorry, yes. No, sorry. that's not.
That one was a little questionable.
I mean, these are just spots you lose money.
It's just like so easy. It's so easy that like
Good better, for sure.
I can't even. Okay.
Unless you have X-ray vision,
Penetration
Like-
of the A gap.
or this is your cousin.
Challenge me a little.
You pay them 4K.
Yeah, I'm trying to spice the game up
Yeah.
by just commentating on the football game.
Yeah. You're doing
I'm
phenomenal.
teeing you guys up, and you guys just won't take
Matt
advantage.
seems to not be involved
No,
in too much of the
I think
banter,
that,
more so involved in winning all the money,
Actually, I am.
and now wondering to
I got
himself,
art to
what could
stop
David
chewing
possibly
and get a
bet
check
here on
line
the
now.
river?
If you had a better kicker, you might
But I
think of
think just by
pursuing value here.
roasting you-
Ace 10,
Yeah, no,
King
that's fine.
10.
I'm happy to be the. I'm happy to be a punching.
But
bag.
there are a lot of
Okay.
full houses
Yeah,
that
you're right,
exist. Pocket sixes, 3 combos. Pocket threes, 3 combos.
no,
Pocket
no,
fours,
no,
3
it's-
combos. That's 9. You maybe have a 10-6 suited. Sure, it'd be 1 combo. So
I have an
10
amazing wife
combos
with a
that
beautiful
beat
daughter.
you.
All know.
Full house or better, and then Ace 10 and King 10.
I don't even want to answer that. I just feel like there's no way I can win
4
that. I mean,
combos each of those.
You can't.
Yeah, no.
You know I'm trolling, right?
Yes, for sure. Just like the poor mic guy, audio guy. You had him shaking.
So
in
this
his
gets
face. He, like,
close.
seriously was
If
like,
you don't think that they're always going to
like,
bluff
he's
and miss
literally about to
flush
be like,
draws,
be summoned
or
on.
just bottom of range stuff.
It's all on camera. Like I was.
And this is unreal.
Wow.
Honestly,
How does he find a
if he would've
fold
reacted
there?
differently,
You
I
just
could've
don't think
gone,
your
like, I
opponent's
was
bluffing, and
prepared.
maybe he's
No,
not
no,
wrong.
no,
Maybe
no,
this
no, no.
player that we're looking at here, David,
Legitimately, like I actually felt bad.
he
The
just
Minnesota
isn't
and
bluffing.
and I was like,
He's just
I'm sorry,
a
buddy.
very solid person that if they're betting there, they just have better value.
Is it, what's more white?
Unreal.
Minnesota or Oklahoma?
Fold. Unreal fold.
That's a crazy fold.
Not Minnesota.
What soda or what?
But
Nah,
again,
it's not.
these guys have
It's
played with each other.
Minnesota or Oklahoma? What's more white?
I'm just spitballing
Oklahoma.
solver outputs
far.
at people.
If you don't believe that, there's a little bit of unrest in.
No.
You can
I meant
always-
like I'm hitting recently.
Oh, okay.
What's more white?
Minnesota or Oklahoma?
This seems. Now we're getting okay. We're on to something now. Now the game's got potential.
King Jack for Danielle. She's going to open it up.
like Minnesota's
Drew
like
with the
Canada,
quick call.
basically, right?
Joel in there as well.
You guys
I mean-
arguing over which Indian territory is more white? Is that what's happening?
Clay, express yourself.
What?
Four-way
Give an
action
opinion.
here.
He usually gives a lot of opinions.
Yeah, you're being really tame. Come on.
Even
Now the live stream's off. We can just cut, like,
back
you
to
know,
the
the
aliens.
footage that they're banking, we can just make sure it never airs by awful table talk and rowdiness.
I want to talk about, how many
4,
aliens
6,
are
8.
in Minnesota?
As the players are enjoying a little
That could be a racist topic.
well,
pre-dinner
he has
snack.
crystals, so
Oh,
Yeah, if we downloaded,
Not illegal aliens. Other
I'll get my
kind of
crystal on break and we'll download it from.
Where's Skywalker Ranch?
Not flush draw.
Those aliens
Inside
would
straight draw
probably
for
be
Matt
illegal.
here.
Is that Oklahoma?
He's got the most potential by far.
Skywalker Ranch or Windwalker Ranch? Is it?
I've not heard of that.
Skywalker Ranch? No.
And he's going to bet it.
I've not heard of it. That doesn't mean
You
it
want
doesn't.
my
It's
quesadilla?
not in Oklahoma.
Oh, it's big.
I
Fold.
don't know how many hours I've played.
Matt, we all just.
There was
you're
like
too
a
good.
ratio play.
touch
If
that
you
with
like
flop.
graph it out
Good flop. Really
for
good flop.
humans that
Skywalker?
played
I haven't.
He's called like Skywalker.
hours with that I know the least
In
about,
Oklahoma?
you would be.
Oh, really?
I gotta see.
Yeah,
this.
I don't.
I don't know. I don't know.
Even
do you want- what
in
do you
Bill
want?
Blasio days, you
Buffalo?
just
I don't think so.
Buffalo.
not very forthcoming.
Reminder for
No, I think it's Buffalo.
people
Drive,
watching right
right?
now, we also have episodes
Oh,
being released every Monday and Wednesday.
Born
Those are never
1989.
seen beforehand from Venetian
I
Poker
was
Live,
there.
voiced by Tristan and myself.
That was a good
All
year.
right, well,
We got a lot of new episodes coming up.
It was a good year.
You guys are both Geminis? You got two
Please subscribe to
Geminis
the
at the
channel
same
to
table?
also
does
see
it
the
mean?
latest shorts.
well, wait. I don't know if you were referencing me or not, but
Definitely not driving until now.
When's your birthday? June?
I'm on the cusp.
May? Oh, you're late June?
I'm late.
Oh,
May.
early May. Yeah. Or yeah. early Gemini.
Who defines what it actually? Because some newspapers would say it was Gemini,
Jack
some Taurus.
of diamonds for David here.
And I would just pick
On the
which one I
button,
like
expecting to
best.
see him put in the 3-bet.
Oh.
300.
So that's about how much David I have.
Yeah, you probably
Oh.
have both
Heads up.
energies.
All right, Kevin. After eating a steak sandwich,
Danielle,
still
you're a
recommend
Gemini?
I'm honestly,
I,
since my hands are dirty, I'm just eating the steak inside with the fork.
May 25th.
That's smart. That's
I don't
That's
know
fine.
either.
I mean,
but it's good.
When I was a
Yeah,
kid,
they, like-
in the newspapers,
I think they cover it, so you
sometimes
might as well
May
try it.
21st was a Gemini, and sometimes it was a Taurus. So I don't know who defines, but I would just read them both and pick which one I like the best.
You can just
Yeah,
put your
It's a good
stuff
plan.
in a website
Corner
or
from
something,
Matt.
and it'll tell you.
David with top pair, top kicker just makes
Put
the
your
call.
stuff
We
in the internet.
are getting a bit of a rematch here, and
I'd like to hear
again,
that
David
from
with the
you,
best of it.
because It could be any website.
10 of hearts
I
now.
always felt like the Chinese horoscope
Gut
was
shot
very
for Matt.
accurate. Year of the snake.
Gut shot, no
very
spade,
smooth.
Is
kind
that
of
you?
Yes.
relevant, but we can't really win with king high here,
I
so
don't
this
remember
could
what
be
it
a
said.
card that we barrel.
Oh, I'm
We
curious.
do see
Yeah,
the
but as a kid, I
double
felt like it was
barrel
accurate.
initiated. And David, you know, David's just basically in a trap call
But I don't- they
stage
don't,
right
like-
here.
I
And
don't
maybe
know.
we have a
I feel
better
like every
aerial
Chinese restaurant I
view
went to as a kid
of
would always
these
give out the, like,
players'
Chinese horoscopes,
opinions
but
on
now
each other after
feel like
some of
the
these
benefit
hands
is
we've
little
seen.
paper placemats.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe
that
give you
full
things
pot
by
bet
man
by
now.
David last
Yeah,
hand
I can't color this
was what got him his opponent Matt to make a
I
hero
don't know
fold.
what I am by.
And the ace comes in two pair now for David.
Understand.
Matt
I
blocks
like
king queen. But again, maybe his opinion of
Well,
David
I
is David's
understand,
really
like-
tight, and if David calls me twice, he has at least a jack.
right now, temporarily. But
right now.
Let's see if he'll use this river card to try to bluff.
Did you think they'd be
Given that
easier to
ace
beat?
jack preflop could
that?
mix
Did you think they'd be
some
easier to
three
beat?
bets, cut off for his
No.
button.
Or you just want home field?
yeah, I think home field would be cool.
But he gives up.
Oh,
far
I
is
don't
that?
like
Is that pretty
that.
far from you?
And
isn't it, Drew? Would you
if
go to
David
that
doesn't
game?
bet this, I'll walk out of
Would
this
you
room
go
right
to
now.
their
Babes
playoff
game?
game?
What are you?
Deny it?
Probably not.
3,700
I would
in the
hold out
middle.
for Super Bowl.
You would go
David
How
looking
many
down.
are there?
Super Bowl.
I can't say
feel
for
like there's
sure.
12.
Like,
Huh?
You really want
Go
to.
small.
lovely wife.
But
I'm for sure
it's,
going
it's
to
always
make
been
it.
suspicious that everyone born in the
You'll
same
never
year
see this,
has the
but-
same personality.
This bet
Oh,
could come
that's-
from maybe
that
ace X of
seems-
spades.
I think I'd like
It's
to
a
hold
little,
out.
I don't know.
Could come from jack
It's hard to
10.
believe.
Could come from ace jack, obviously.
Because I don't think all of
But
my
notice the size is a little bit
friends in
different now.
84
Half
rats.
pot, a little less, as opposed to bigger.
Yeah. they
Rats
were.
can be nice.
So maybe this
People have pet rats.
entices Matt
Yeah, they can
to
be.
turn this hand into a bluff, blocking king queen.
But
Maybe
I'd
he's
rather
just
like a
interested in
dragon or
playoff
something.
football.
Maybe like a phoenix. Is that a thing? I want to. Oh, a sea otter.
You're gonna be a what?
A sea otter.
Oh yeah, they should have that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they do.
Ace jack.
Oh, look at
He
this.
calls.
Matt calls it off with king high, thinking that there might be missed spades here for David.
Fan of sea otter.
Miss spades, 6, 7, 7, 8.
Thank you.
I believe you already know that.
Nice hand, nice hand.
Yeah, you got the little
Maybe a
otter
little curiosity from the last hand, making a
Yeah.
big fold.
cover.
Got the
Definitely.
best of him there.
And it goes with your shirt. Again.
The previous
We're
hand's
colorblind over
call
here.
would have
We're
been very
colorblind over
reasonable.
here.
This
I
one
only have
was a bit of a
purple
stretch.
and, like aqua blue bottles.
And only purple and aqua blue shirts, apparently.
You don't have to look at. You're right, Remco. I agree,
Right.
buddy.
Like tuxedo.
Remco's like, Tristan,
Yeah, Tristan,
please.
back me up here.
What do you
Come
have to say? I'm like, no, good observation. I agree, my friend. Been around this game long enough. I mean,
He did save himself a lot of money. The other bet was 4K. This one was only
True.
1,300.
Personality
swap
traits
this
of a
hand?
rat.
Yeah, you want to?
I'd love to. I'd love to swap.
Oh, maybe I am a rat. I am a rat.
16.
Joel back in the mix with deuces.
I haven't read the
Art now 3-betting
negative
with ace jack of hearts after Clay
things, but
called with 5-3 suited, and
charming.
now that Joel's in there, Clay
Intelligent.
also
Popular.
tempted, and now we get 5K to play
Adaptive.
for, just like that.
Good understanding of human nature. And it says his, but I'm gonna give a pass on that. The rat's advice and opinions are often sought.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, look at
Anybody want an opinion?
Ninja Turtles.
Ace queen 5.
He's a sewer rat.
Art
Yeah.
well out in front.
What's wrong with sewer rats?
No, I'm just saying he knows what he was.
Ratatouille.
22.
Yeah.
And yep, and what's his name? Splinter.
2200. We'll take this down.
He's wise.
Arthur.
There's got to be some other famous rats.
The Rat Pack.
Pinky, the brain.
Ah.
Oh, you said Ratatouille already, right?
Ratatouille, yeah.
Any other famous rats?
Going on there. But
Well, yeah, look at Congress.
There we go.
Ba-dum-bum.
do you have a pair?
Go ahead, make any plug you want right now after bashing him. Go ahead. My name is so-and-so, I live here.
Harry Potter.
I'm-
But that's not a good one. There's
I
a-
haven't seen him enough to.
Wait, the rat's the bad guy, right? In that one.
yeah.
Spoiler alert. Anyone hasn't seen that part?
27 years later.
Here we go. Got a fourth quarter of football.
100? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. This could be a
He
house.
could. Oh, get off the motor.
Watch. Keep the ball. Keep the ball.
Oh, you guys can't tackle him because you're going
Keep
for the
the ball.
strip. No, it's done. They'll blow it.
3 players.
All right, don't let Justin see this, but.
Check.
Ace, queen, 9. 2 hearts. Joel flopping an
That was a
ace.
tight one to throw, too. That linebacker's.
What's the odds on a team having 4 turnovers and winning? It's like very, very, very slim,
Can't
right?
be.
It's like
Um,
Oh, you can bet on it?
Like,
I don't know
How
odds-wise,
does
but
that
I'm sure
happen?
teams
Like a
that
parlay.
have 4 turnovers probably historically are like
that's what I'm saying.
2
like,
and
3 and-
387
yeah,
or something like that. Like I don't know how many teams register 4 turnovers like so, but it's let's find out. Now I've got it.
Couldn't you have just like done some 2 and 287?
Why don't we just ask Danielle's advice on it?
Wait,
So he's wise.
what are we talking about? 287?
No, didn't you say like 2 and 287?
I think I said I just made up a number. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm shitty at math, but I just thought you like like, you know, if you take
How
287
many
divided by 2.
NFL teams
Less than
have
1%.
had 4 turnovers in a game?
1, 9. Raise to 5.
I want to be with you everywhere. Oh my God! He fired over his head.
Raise to 2,000.
Joshy boy.
Got a little action here. Clay and Danielle.
You could have got that.
Should have had his hands
Things
up.
up.
Here we
He
go.
faked his own guy. He had him on the first.
Clay does have a reasonable holding to play in position against someone who could be light.
You're saying it pays like 150 to 1?
I got the exact number as of November of this year, last year. So,
You got live reads. I don't like
this
it.
is
And this
skewed.
is-
a plus
this
4
is a
turnover
flop
margin.
that-
Oh,
if
yeah.
you're on
Just-
are 12 and
We're
4
going to
in
see
game.
action.
Okay.
Danielle with a great candidate to bluff,
Oh,
Wow.
but she
Don't-
could also check and call, check and raise, bet and jam. Like
did I
there's
say?
a million different ways
387?
to play this hand.
I mean, in the big
And if
scheme
you're
of things.
Clay
The
when
problem is
check
this
to
isn't
here,
right
I
now because
think
this is a 4
your hand
turnover
needs
margin
value,
and
your
the
hand
turnover
needs
margin's back to
protection,
3.
so you want to start with a bet here.
Right. Because
And maybe even a
Buffalo
sizable
had
bet.
4 turnovers, but Denver committed 1, so the margin's 3.
so the margin.
This is
Half
teams
pot
with a 4
seems
plus turnover
good.
margin.
Got it.
They're 12 and
2400 here from
wow. So
Clay.
Denver did turn. They
They threw a pick. He threw a
Danielle,
pick to the lineman.
2 overs,
now?
open-ended.
No, like third quarter.
Oh.
But it's like the thing is
Playing
that you turn
about
over 4
3x
times, you're still losing the football
the
game.
size
That's
of the
power
pot, so yeah, there's anything you can do here really.
And again, Kincaid or Knox.
As we see the percentages here,
Well, they're
almost a coin
If you're
flip.
Denver, how are you not losing your mind?
4 turnovers and now you're ahead.
If you're JY, how are you saying?
Oh,
Guys losing.
Justin is losing his mind. There's no doubt. The thing, a good quarterback.
And all in is a thing here.
A good quarterback
but
can always go get
it's not a
6 points
necessity.
in under 3.5, 4 minutes. And you do that twice.
She does
all
make
of
a
sudden
call.
it's like
9,000 out to play for. Danielle
Right.
with 15K left behind.
Are you a big Cardinals fan or?
Queen on the turn. Danielle now takes the lead. Tristan, however, is there a bit of pause
like the
perhaps
floor?
for Danielle as this kind of
LaFleur?
card could also be part of Clay's range?
It could, yeah. There is
He hasn't won
a
lot of playoff games.
queen jack suited in there. There's some ace queen in there. Maybe the king 9 suited, a little cheekiness. Even though Danielle blocks that, so we do see check from Clay. He does not like that queen, but he does like this jack.
Wow.
Check it out. At
Yeah.
some point in my life.
Well,
Trips
yeah,
on the river
yeah,
for
yeah.
Clay. Disaster card for Danielle.
They were in. They were right across the.
Poker be like
border
that
to,
sometimes.
Upper Michigan,
Oh,
upper
okay,
peninsula.
And what
It
will
was
we
like
see
45
now?
minutes from Green Bay.
Danielle
They've
does
been
check.
season ticket holders since
Ever.
60s. You know,
Loses
and
to
they
ace
have
jack
down
now,
there,
loses
all
to
types.
king jack, loses to jack 9
When we were little
suited.
kids, they would just take turns taking.
Even jack 10 could check the
When we were
turn
there, I mean,
in position.
yeah.
And now Clay just has how much? That much.
5,500.
And 5,500 is the bet. Now, is Danielle in a real spot here to fold? Is the jack that likely?
The jack is likely, yes. As played, the jack is very likely. You know, Danielle will have some ace-king here. She will have some ace-queen. She will have pocket tens and queens and kings and aces.
I don't like playing poker with you very much, Clay.
With what?
I don't like playing poker with you very much. Doesn't mean you're not a, like, I like you as a person. You know?
That's probably a compliment.
We just haven't played enough.
Disagree.
You know, 5,500 to win 20K.
Sorry, guys.
This is the tough one. These are just the in-between the line spots where if you get right, your session's great, or at least better.
1 in 85.
If you get
road
wrong,
teams who
hurts.
turn the ball
These are
over
big
3
pots.
times are 1 in 85.
And they've turned it over 4. So that's even.
I said 3+, I think.
Oh, like
Yeah,
3
3
plus
plus.
turnover margin. Yeah, 1 in 85. That sounds. I mean, yeah, it's just like you should not.
But that's only playoffs.
Yeah, yeah, which means it's. I mean, I agree. That makes even more sense that it's even less likely.
you know, you could probably rule out queen jack sometimes. I'd say it's a mix of jack 10,
back to
wanting to
online?
check the turn.
Yeah.
This is gonna be.
Would you ever retire here or no? Like you like keeping a distance? And
You
like,
know,
Oh, retire.
Probably sensing that
Retire here and just call this home base, but we'll go
she's
travel
going to be
around.
beat a good amount of the time.
Here's the thing, I was like, would you ever just get rid of the con and actually get a house?
Yeah, Morgan,
wouldn't be a bad idea.
I'll make like a fucking idiot if you 7 deuce or something.
Oh, good fold, Danielle. Good fold. And the muck indicating that there was no 7 deuce trickery going on.
Play.
Hey, tell her, good fold.
Probably a good fold.
Make my day.
Good luck, everybody. Thank you.
Did I make the right play?
Said it was probably a good
I
fold.
don't.
I know you got something to say.
Clay.
How about we have a little hay?
Poker players, Tommy's back to talk about our new delivery food options inside the Venetian Poker Room. Scan any of the QR codes located throughout the poker room, and you can have food delivered tableside while you play from Nomakai or our poker room signature menu. That's right, no more waiting to place your orders. Join us for Nomakai or our poker room signature menu delivered right to your seat while you play in the poker room.
Well, I can only lie for like 30 minutes, so.
That's fair.
I have a big hand, ace jack.
But we're still within the 30 minutes in which you can lie. So
Bomb pot action here on the dealer change. Jack 9-7, 2 hearts. 5 of diamonds on the turn after this gets checked around. Danielle now with a straight.
Check.
steam bet. Don't forget to text my son to ask him. I got distracted. I'm curious.
I am curious too.
Now they're
Kids are just trolling. I don't think so though, because they seem very
Well, my
concerned.
son's very into theater, so
They seem very
I feel
concerned.
like he would know.
Check. They seem very concerned about my wearing of it.
Or I might have just.
Drew the only player to came along now on the river. Jack of
It's okay.
hearts. Danielle with the
I
check
check.
mark.
I wasn't worried about offending you.
Oh, no, I know.
Just one.
Bet of 1,000.
Jack is good.
Ooh.
Nice bit of value.
Nice.
So Art, are there like terms to the no drinking thing, or?
Ace 10.
No, I'm not.
I'm
Just curious.
health reasons currently. Nothing
Like-
crazy. I just had some elevated.
Permanently, or do you have any like, or is it like a short-term goal kind of thing? Check it out, or TBD.
TBD. Yeah.
Okay.
Art Parmann. Trying to get healthy. Love to see it.
He's trying to get approved to be an organ donor, and they have to do some tests to make sure.
I want to be a host like Oaken, and I can't have a drinking problem.
Right.
Jack 4-5. 2 diamonds. Play with nut diamonds. Joel with diamonds and open-ended. Art in the middle there with pocket eights.
This is like really spicy for the 6-3 of diamonds. I mean, that's definitely one of those hands you want to attack with. You just don't want to be up against the ace-deuce of diamonds.
Yeah. And he raises it up, gets called by Clay. Now Art out of the way. And, man, if a diamond comes, this is going to be brutal for Joel.
I was going to say, Remco, the one kind of luxury you have here is there's 6 diamonds out, and you have a good bluff candidate for now. So sometimes, even if you don't improve, maybe you just bluff your way to victory.
And, yeah, I mean, Clay has nut diamonds, does have a wheel draw as well, also still has an ace.
Yeah, no going anywhere here. You're in position as well. You just see a river and you hope you get there. But, you know, maybe that's good for Jay Logger here.
Well, the call has been made. 12K to play for. We all know what's going to happen if a diamond comes off. Instead, it's a 10 of spades. And now Joel needs to find all the heart. Does he have it? Oh! Joel, come on. Find the bluff. Goes back to shuffling chips. Stares down at the board. And he does check. Ay, 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 ay,
Now,
ay.
I don't blame him for the give up. You have a hand that you wish your opponent has, but you can't win by checking. So I don't know what the right play there is. It would have worked,
All in.
but now we see Clay bluff with the best hand.
And nowhere to go but out for Joel, and Clay takes it down.
That was the one card I could beat. You showed me the one card I could beat.
You had 7 high?
I had 3-6 of diamonds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we were.
Flopped open ender.
I was rooting for diamonds then.
Yeah, I was not. If I saw a diamond, I was not very happy about it.
Bluffing with the best hand.
Should have tried like 500s. Get him to come over the top.
I'll let you try that one.
Danielle top pair. Kevin continuing with the aggression.
Danielle makes the call. Ace 8. Deuce of clubs on the turn.
Was it a long walk?
It's an elevator ride, right? At the elevator.
I want to get a couple too.
Gotta wait a while.
I want to get one too. We're breaking. What are we breaking?
Like 45.
Kevin first act
Or
takes his time.
4:45 is the number.
Oh wait.
You're really the number one rushing offense.
No,
Yeah.
he's got a pretty good image,
There's like a short.
but Danielle with a pretty good hand.
Teams with a
This is
plus
starting to
three
get
or
spicy.
whatever margin, which is where
This
the
could
Broncos
work
are
here, but
in the playoffs.
let's see. I don't know.
1 in 85. Or 85 and 1.
Definitely not easy for Danielle to
No,
make her way to showdown here.
It depends what side you have, but like if you have a 3+ turnover margin in the playoffs, you're 85
Made it
and 1.
yesterday.
Or if you have a 3 turnover deficit, you're 1 in 85.
You still have to drive
Danielle in the
downtown
tank
every
again,
morning?
In the
just like a few hands ago.
Yeah.
But now we're only on the turn.
Not that bad. I mean, from where I live, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's shorter than going to the other.
That's a hip drop. That's why they try to make that illegal, yet they never call it. Like his
Yeah,
knees.
I know. It's
And
you can't not let
look
that
at this.
happen.
She's going to raise it up.
February.
I don't know, every time
Allie
you practice
has
something
her
like that,
driver's
it's
test.
a
Very
then she'll be able
creative
to drive herself.
find
it's
here.
a sprained ankle,
3,700.
a sprained knee. Like it's so bad for you.
I don't think
But I
this
won't
hand
because of
would
stuff.
naturally
Like, from
choose
behind,
this
that's one where you can
option
lean down, it's like
quite
grapple and
ever.
throw your
Dad
weight down,
stuff.
but
But
But I don't have to go anywhere. Save an hour of
interesting.
dicking around.
I remember always driving to school like when it was real
And
snowy
Kevin
out.
lets it go.
I definitely shouldn't have
Danielle
been
wins
trusted
this
with the car in that weather.
So the feed is just
You wanna flip
live,
hands?
no
for
car.
these people, for them,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm sure Bobby's not
Weird.
really
The
want
community
to
cards
drive
they show.
right away, but
Yeah, I guess.
I never.
That's
But
like-
like, he's gonna be interested.
Or maybe I did.
Nobody.
nobody. They just like to preview and promote Venetian poker internally, I think.
Why don't you do it on there?
All the eyes locked onto the TVs
I
as
agree. Just do it.
playoff
do it 30,
football
lay it out there 30 minutes.
is getting
I was just.
new heights here. We, of course, are
Not this
we're
game's
keeping
gonna
track
come
of
down
it
to the
live.
wire.
The players are half an hour behind.
Dude, he's tough on you, Clay. I'm at least showing
Come on,
him
it's-
empathy. It's like
It's gonna be
Come on,
31-20.
Drew.
It's gonna be 31-23 here in a second.
It's gonna come down to the wire, Drew.
guys, let us know in the comments if it came down to the wire.
Like any drinks?
You had like 2 black coffees, please. Paper cup.
I didn't realize they were at the thing. Fumble again.
5 for Kevin here, and he's going to make it 300.
Historically.
Oh my God.
Not by myself.
Wait, did he?
They fumbled. Well, they're saying he did.
He doesn't have the ball, which is tough evidentiary-wise. I got it.
Danielle with a 3-bet to 1,000, and they're going to go head-to-head again.
If I don't win, I hope you do.
Ace 5 queen, rainbow flop. Danielle with an ace, but this is massive trouble here. She's up against the flopped set of Kevin. This could get very ugly.
Especially after the hand we just witnessed last, where she shows the 8 of spades.
That's our 5th turnover of the day, Drew.
That looked fake. Was he on the ground already?
1,200 here from Danielle,
He
and
didn't- oh, we
if
got
we're
that.
Kevin, are we
both
gonna give Danielle credit for an ace right away and start building this pot by check raising?
Typically
It was
with
kinda
bottom
going-
set,
just
that
see
is
if he
exactly
pulled
what you
backwards
want to
after
do
momentum.
because you don't
I
interact
should have blown it dead.
with their best hands. But we see a slow play.
8 of hearts on the turn, very sort of plain card. And Danielle wisely
Wait,
with the
I'm
check
giving
back,
you a point, too.
deuce
That's
on the
like
river, and now
50
we'll
then.
see Kevin lead
Wait,
most
no.
likely.
There's
I'm
no
up
other-
1. It
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
be.
okay.
Oh, he set the trap, Remco. This is as trappy as it gets.
Hard for you going by 1.
Yeah.
Because
Let's
field
come
goal,
with a check, and now
Wait. then it's
Danielle
safety.
has to
Safety.
assume
Add
Yeah,
a note.
safety.
that value is a
Yeah,
great
sometimes.
pathway.
They can. Josh likes to hold football.
We've seen her take some time
So if
on prior hands, and here she comes with 1,300.
Now, This size is going to get her in a lot of trouble.
Yes.
If you bet 3K or something, a little bit more juicy, then when you get raised, it's a little scarier. When you go for a little block bet, small bet, and you get raised, you might start to wonder, could they be bluffing me?
Is he going to go small to induce the call? And he does. 3,200. Now,
I hate this.
This screams
I hate
value.
This. Yeah, this is just weird, but I hate this.
Okay.
And she makes the call. Kevin shows a set and wins a decent one here. How much could he have made?
Sneaky set, Kevin.
It's a lot of fives.
Maybe 10,000, maybe 8,000. You know,
I had to put a stand.
Yeah, take a stand with a set, man.
Nice needle.
First it starts with the sets. Pretty soon we're going to be ripping tequila shots.
Previous hand, I was trying to bluff you off the bottom pair.
Perfect.
And then you raised me,
Thank you.
so I had to take a stand.
Let that be a lesson to you, Danielle.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice hand.
Do you have any cyanide? Sorry, just, never mind. I'm good. Thanks.
Actually, the joke would have been, do you have any rat poison?
Oh.
No, it's like above. Also, that's like my go-to joke before I knew that I was a rat.
Just giving you options.
Thank you.
Hey.
I feel like it should count for
You know what the
something
problem
that
is, though, for you, Drew?
we occasionally get
If they win this game,
garage or roof rats. Have you ever heard of this?
therein lies the problem. You know what I'm
a
saying,
type of
right?
rat.
Ooh, if Buffalo wins?
Buffalo, just the way that the
In
game went, they were
Vegas,
down.
I
And
don't know.
two
We live
scores.
out
It just
by
feels like if they win this game. they're-
mountains. And occasionally we'll get, they're called roof
Scripted that way.
The script, yeah, that's how.
If we win and beat New England,
The garage.
that
is like
dude
my
has to
home
do what he
gym.
did against
It's
us
like
last
my
time, where he got sacked, I think, like 8
man cave,
times.
but
And
it's the woman cave.
Thursday night football though, or something, right?
it was
weird.
Thursday night. It was Thursday night. They had
But
travel,
anyways.
which is a huge advantage.
Try very hard to keep them out without
But our
killing
offense,
them because
first half of the year, second half of the
not
year,
killing
we
anything.
climbed like 14 positions, like total offense. So
Same. I have cats though, so I used to get rats, and now they don't come around anymore. My cats are
How do you feel about
very
cats,
good at what they
Danielle,
do.
as a rat?
they're kind of assholes, but it's kind of funny. I mean,
All right.
and some are nice. I don't know.
Kevin, you're about to get very familiar with rats up in New
More
York.
about the
Some like,
Big ones.
I mean, that's what the internet tells me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, have you been in here?
They're like taking pizza and like that viral video of the rat like carrying a whole slice of pizza.
They're on the American diet.
Yeah. We're on something.
That's 600.
Wasn't that on your daughter's like wish list for going to New York?
She really wanted to see a
Wanted
rat.
To see a rat.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, that was the
Kinda
one thing we
respect it.
didn't get to do.
I mean, yeah.
We were there.
How hard did you seek them out though?
Too hard. We look down alleyways, but not like
I
walk
went
down
there
alleyways.
time.
You
Well,
little.
Manhattan, I
How many did you see?
Dumpsters over
Go on the
there?
subway.
Zero, really?
Yeah.
Go on the subway. There's probably one of those.
I don't remember.
think I've-
We didn't go to the
I mean, I'm-
subway.
Yeah, they know which
Sorry,
stops
but-
to get off at. They got the subway system mapped out.
Yeah. Or just
But
even
if you
when
ever
they're
go see
between
the
trains,
Eiffel
they're
Tower-
This is big
probably
here.
just running
Matt,
through
There's
this
that
is
grass
really big.
area
Yeah.
tracks.
Yeah,
at night. They're just
You said you're
Covered
going
in rats?
for work?
yeah. They,
Really?
People
What do you
have
do?
picnics there,
Oh, yeah.
and
You didn't catch that, did you?
You don't have to say it if you don't want to say 'em.
yeah.
I'm not supposed to be on TV.
Like
Damn, what
high
happened?
frequency talking
He
rate.
short hopped it to him,
Gosh, dude.
and he thought he might have caught it, so he
The
took
big
off.
brain.
Could have been backwards? No, not bad.
36,300.
Is that big brain?
Call.
Oh yeah, I would think so.
That's a
High, high frequency brain.
I think I'd go for it. You can't go for it, Nate, but
Ooh, that was so close.
You can't go for it.
your defense is so bad. It's like
Your defense, you know how many yards they have in the last since they took up the lead 23-10, they have 30 yards of total offense.
Queen 9-9, Art flopping top
Pitch
pair.
4 3-outs.
Not much to go up against.
I feel like I can.
come on, Buffalo. You gotta win. You gotta do it for me. It's really about me right now.
All right. Pray to commit
Okay,
short ones.
so
You need a touchdown.
we need a touchdown, but we got
You got maybe
Good to know what you
three
need.
chances,
and that's
probably.
what, and
No,
that's
no,
our
no.
plan.
I'll say
That's
this
our
even.
plan.
I would not be surprised if Broncos
phone it
score.
in.
We're not
to the
gonna
coach.
be confused.
Josh
We're
will,
not gonna.
Josh will lead them on the drive
know.
to win it.
We'll lose it by
think about-
one.
We're not gonna think about doing anything else.
Even
me
if
your
Denver
TDs.
scores, I'm not.
So what's,
Sorry.
what's the odds?
What's the odds?
Yeah, to get it for the Broncos.
Right now, you're probably 2-1 dog, I would say.
2-1. So 4 downs, 4 minutes.
Could be less, but I'd say 2-1.
See, we're 2 o'clock tomorrow Central Time.
Central time.
Well, I'm going to be.
Oh, it's on me.
Nobody knows what that is, Drew.
He's like.
Is Central Time different than Mountain Time?
Slightly.
No. They're the same.
20 minutes or what?
What?
Aren't they the same?
Central.
Oh, no, Central is Alabama time. It's like
We
Alabama.
got a couple
Alabama.
aces here.
Oklahoma, yeah.
That was in there?
Yeah, Florida is like the where it goes eastern.
Yeah.
Like half of Florida is central, half of Florida is eastern. So it depends what part of the
Central is 2 hours.
Central's 2, Mountain's 1.
Central's 2 hour from this. Mountain's 1.
20 minutes, yeah.
I like that
Ace
the mountains
queen,
got their
flops
own
best.
Those are your people.
time. Yeah, those are my people.
What's your favorite ski town?
David, one of the lowest
I
VPIPs in
spent a
the
lot of time in
game.
Breckenridge.
Only
Yeah, it was,
13% pre-flop raising and 22%
I feel like
VPIP.
Breck's as solid as they come.
He's been flopping pretty well tonight. Wins it with top pair, top kicker.
What'd you say?
Where does snow?
Spent a lot of time in Breckenridge.
And the khakis.
Dockers, at least.
I don't know. I don't know what these pants are called.
These aren't khakis, these are dockers.
We got Art also around 22%
All
VPIP,
pants are-
kind of
Just
low
like
for
it.
him.
Long
And
pants, short
Drew,
pants.
the other one around 22%
They
VPIP.
have won a lot of one score.
J Logger, highest VPIP.
Not
Matt,
tonight.
second highest.
Survivor. One.
Clay, third highest.
Oh, no.
45, 36, 33.
Cortland, relax,
Respect.
but it was 12 yards.
Fully.
And oh boy, we're T-minus 40 minutes from the Thunder.
Wait, what's the next game? They're gonna-
For me, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. For other people, it's football, and it's 49ers Seahawks. West Coast affair.
Yeah.
Look at that respect.
Drew, where do you like to go ski?
Breck's like grew up doing Copper in Breck.
Oh yeah, Copper's.
Copper Mountain, yeah.
Yeah. I think next year I'm gonna try and do a ski trip once my kids are a little bigger.
Yeah. It's like the bunny slopes, like 3, you think?
Yeah, so for ski school they just have to be like potty trained, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of clothes.
I don't know.
A lot of clothes to layer off.
I do, yeah.
I'm not sure how it works, but I'd probably do like so
Quite a while.
maybe try to send them to ski school
Yeah,
for
we
like
like you here.
a
Came
couple
from
hours
Virginia.
and then
Big tackle.
And
Ooh,
then
David
very
with the
different.
7 deuce. Let's see how a tighter player approaches this game.
I was literally going to say the same exact thing. I wonder how a player with his style navigates this. Is he going to want to go nuts? Which is what we, of course, all want to see.
No, the good thing he has is he has a betting lead and he has a great image
Shit going on.
Yes,
Sure,
that's
were you in
true.
Northern Virginia, like DC area?
But-
or what part? Yeah.
against 3 players. Oh my God!
Oh,
and when you just
wow.
flop this with the 7
Part that was
deuce,
like,
Flush
you know,
draw
Richmond
and
is,
gut
so
shot
it's like
straight draw.
an hour
and the
south
best
of
hand you're up against right here is
the
second
middle
pair,
peninsula there.
nothing
With the
working with
rulers.
it. So
Pre-rules,
this
yeah.
is a dream scenario.
near Williamsburg.
$200 per person extra to win.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go far
600 or
for
500?
it to be rural, like whatever, desert, hiking and shit.
J
but,
Logger with
yeah,
a straight draw
I
himself and the
I
king of
prefer
clubs.
You needed that TD, buddy.
personally.
So this
Yeah.
is probably the most natural hand that can continue here drawing to
What do you want to
some
go back?
decent stuff.
Because they
No,
have to
hearts
go
on
for
the
it. So they're
turn.
gonna give us
David can
they're gonna
continue
give
to
us
rep that, no
My,
problem.
Oh,
Absolutely.
You
He
have to
also
push him
blocks
there.
7, 8,
I know
the
the party
nuts.
starts
So
again.
that's
Safety's
key.
in the box, and they have to go for it.
It's just
Shitty defense.
so slow out there by comparison.
And this should
nothing's
work
open late,
if
and-
we find a bet
I
here.
don't know. Although I do,
They're gonna
let him
they're gonna let Drew Lock run it in.
you know the San Juan Islands outside of Seattle?
Throwback.
Like, I don't know, it's like the
David with 1600
Seattle and
continues to
Canadian.
fire, and he's going to show this one to
Like
collect.
chill, like like a lazy kind of ocean.
No,
town.
not like this. Where you
There it is.
I would retire.
Quietly,
Someone-
gently
mine- me.
revealing the
That's our favorite
7
vacation every
deuce.
time we take it, so.
And
Yeah,
without
good flop. Killer
saying
whale
a word,
watching and, like, stuff like that,
collecting
so.
Cold there?
the bonus
It's
money.
winter, but in the summer,
And a gut shot.
you know, nice enough.
Did a flush draw and a gut shot?
75, something
On the
like
flop or on the turn?
that. Not hot
6,
enough
9,
to
10.
swim, but
6, 9, 10.
good
6,
enough
9,
to be
10, 2
outside.
clubs. He had 7 deuce clubs.
I had
you
some
like
gut
the
shot. I
tropical?
just didn't have
Yeah.
enough. I mean, I'll go with it.
I like it warm more than cold, that's for sure.
What about like Hawaii?
I like Hawaii, but we haven't been in like probably 5 years. How about you? Did you go there a lot?
I went on a cruise in Hawaii a while ago. It was, we saw like all the islands. Very nice.
Was that what it was? You start on one island, just see them all, and then, okay. I imagine it'd be pretty long to go from any other port.
They're like, unless if you go to another island that's not Honolulu, it's like so peaceful. They don't use their like car horns at all. Like someone could be just like blocking road, go this way.
Jack deuce 4, 2 hearts. Jack here for Kevin.
3 players?
Yep. 3 players.
Checked around, 6 of diamonds.
That's 5. Oh.
Kevin just decides to come along after Clay bets. And a 7 on the river. The set comes home.
The world is yours here.
Yeah, Clay sizing up here potentially.
Potentially checking. You know, you don't think your opponent has too much when they check back the flop, but yes, you are right. Size up indeed here, and he's targeting, you know, exactly what Kevin has. But again, is there a bluff here? 7 deuce makes 2 pair.
Time's break.
Could this be too greedy?
4:30. It's like 10 minutes.
I think he's a
4,000
quarter-
into
I think he's a quarter
2,500.
till.
Quarter till. I think like change out the battery packs and like update everything.
And Kevin shuffling
Yeah,
those
it'll only be
cards
like
as if
10 or
he
15
wants nothing to
It's
do
like
with them.
45 to like 5 maybe.
You know,
So
someone
if you show
could.
me 7 deuce, I'm gonna be kind of sad.
Yeah, 7 deuce did get there, didn't it?
Well, you'll lose 200 instead of 4,000 if that's the case. Now, we did say Clay limped under the gun. So it's not like he has a whole lot of 3x and 5x here, unless he's just turning pocket 3s or pocket 5s into a bluff now, which is a reasonable thing. But there's pocket 4s, pocket 2s, pocket 6s, pocket 7s in that range if he's going to have 7s like this, I would imagine. But I can see the card, so of course I'm a genius.
You are a genius.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, no.
All right.
Jeez, Clay.
Okay, not 7 deuce.
Excellent kicker, sir, if I do say so myself.
So if he doesn't have 7 deuce there, he probably has 7s or
He
even
have
maybe
a-
6-7 suited.
6, 7?
8, 9?
Yeah, but better.
Walking sticks?
7.
What'd you have, 8?
What?
You had 8?
No.
A 6?
I had a decently good hand.
The 7 was beat, Clay, so you better have something with it.
Yeah. You were just going for 1 pair value.
I didn't know what I was going for.
Oh, shit.
Play 6,300.
That makes you hard to read. Oh, there's nobody there.
Has to have him 3 more times. It just doesn't seem likely. Like there's 4 chances to get to that little line, man.
Second G. Cocktail.
Cocktail? I'll do a Pinot Noir.
J Lager, open-ended.
Classic.
Oh, shit.
Good start.
500.
I'll do another shot for it.
That's the 142. Something like that.
Should I coffee? Wine, no?
I got break.
You're not gonna
That's him.
save that tequila for later?
Daily a lot.
Oh, this could be that 4th and 4 you're talking about, Drew. It could be.
I'm not. You
I
don't.
feel like three
You don't have to worry yet. It's the last 15 yards.
Maria?
When the safeties are down the box, you know they
We'll come
can't
back from
run
break,
it,
you'll be
and
Maria.
then he
Yeah.
has
Is
to
that
make
your
a throw.
alter ego?
not gonna happen.
It is. She was
That's how I get
knighted
through my
at
life.
Maria.
Actually-
Don't tell me not to worry.
I worry
I
for a
love
living
the story,
too.
so thank you for asking. So I like that.
But when you're confident, you know, you
Back in
gotta
the
stick to your gut.
5-10 grinding days at Bellagio, I went shot for shot of tequila all night with a table of Mexican men, and they were like, "There's no fucking way you're white," and they tipped the floor to change my name to Maria in the system. And to this day, like half
It's
the
a
time,
pass.
it comes up on the computer as Maria, and half the time it's Danielle.
That's actually
My phone, no.
When they print it, it's always Danielle.
We're not gonna have
Terrific
a-
That's
story.
the thing.
It's the way you want it.
It's
Oh my gosh, dude. You really
DMoonGirl
are-
You outdrink.
holds her liquor down.
I didn't outdrink them, but I took every shot.
Wow.
Turn the
DMoonGirl,
ball over 4
aka
times and we're winning
Maria.
with a
Maria.
mid-ranking game.
Okay,
Buffalo's
and they were
such a
just
better
like,
team.
This is impossible.
Buffalo is
Do
such
you
a better
mostly
team.
drink tequila or you like?
I like tequila.
Josh
and I
Allen
like
Larry
whiskey,
gifted them
but
3
also I'm just,
with
like,
the loaf of bread
naturally
before
a
half.
tank.
We needed a touchdown
Alcohol?
last night. I told
Good
you.
for, good for college.
No, actually,
No, because now they're in field goal range.
I know I'm a
Yeah, but we
tank
would've
because I
got
didn't
it,
drink
man.
until I was.
4th and 8?
Oh,
I had my
wow.
first ever drink in my 20s.
Tommy's back with some brand new cash game news for 2026. We've got a brand new promotion starting in January, our suit of the month. The suit of the month in January are clubs. If you make a straight flush or a royal flush in clubs and you flop it, you'll be awarded a $500 cash prize. If you turn a river a straight flush or royal flush in January with clubs, you'll be awarded a $250 cash prize. Join us in 2026 for this brand new cash game promotion, Suit of the Month, Clubs. Join us in the Venetian Poker Room all month long.
Tommy's back,
Timeout.
and Matt has flop trips here.
Oh, eventually.
I don't want to say anything.
Jay Logger and Clay with a queen. Only one queen
No,
left in the deck.
That's fine.
Oh, it's
That's
always
fine.
the
One
bomb
out
master.
for Matt to
Bomb pot
lose
Matt.
this pot, as
call
it
him.
looks, unless clubs come running, or some straight cards running.
3 timeouts in 55 seconds.
And Clay
for
just
Superman?
folds
Done.
the queen 3. And look at that, Jay Logger just folds.
I had a queen.
Oh, he only had 1 foot down.
No, he had the first. Well, I don't know. It looks like he had the first one and then.
Well, yeah, the one when he like. He definitely held on to it. Like that's not a drop until he's hurt.
Did he get the shot at least?
1,
I'll take it over.
2. Yeah, good.
Nice straddle.
The thing is too, you only need 40 yards
Fine by me.
Oh, because we're only not on a field goal.
if they make the PAT.
I don't like that. I want to go for the win.
Yeah, I don't. I think Denver's gonna think they're gonna go for the field goal, but Josh is going to break it.
Could they go for 2 here?
Thanks.
Is that a thing? Is that a thing? No? Yeah, I guess that'd be bad.
They're giving him the touchdown, right?
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they're reviewing it though, because that first foot is like simultaneous when he possesses it.
Touchdown, dude.
But it's a touchdown, but they just want to triple
Raise
check.
to 5.
Which I
Yep, they
respect.
counted.
Should have gone for 2.
All day Clay.
Clay with 500 with ace jack suited. Danielle in search of a set here.
Maybe.
55 seconds.
Time
Comes
for the
ace
Josh
king
Allen
9
show.
instead.
That's what we've been waiting all day for. You have to tip your cap to Bo. That was a 35-yard drop in the bucket throw. That was an incredible throw.
Yeah.
You have to tip your cap. In a tight pocket, he dropped that in a bucket
What a
from
catch.
40 yards. Great catch, great throw. But way too much time. Man. And I really can't imagine Buffalo not thinking about ball security after they
Well,
turned it
Bills are
over
only
time.
plus
So-
130.
Hey, Josh,
That's
he's
crazy.
shaking his head.
They're only plus 130?
Yeah,
I'd love to hear that.
that's wild.
What?
I got to sprinkle a little bit more.
Much more close though, right?
No, that
Oh
can't
wait,
be
55
right.
seconds.
Yeah, they got the kickoff.
That can't be right.
Drew's setting the lines.
Plus 130.
Yeah, and the other, yeah, but minus 175.
That
I mean, a lot of
right?
juice in
That
between.
sounds. I guess I don't know anything, but
Wait, you think it should be more?
Yeah.
Maybe they already have a
I
lot
would
of.
think so because they have 55 seconds to get a field goal,
And the
they
best
still
player,
have to
and
win.
the best
And
player
they're
in the
still
state, the best
50-50 at
player in
that
the state of
point.
Colorado is
Yeah.
playing football right now in that stadium.
So we're fire
Ace-
the Broncos.
Ace
with
queen
that.
here for Matt. Raising it up, and all the talks about
Take another
football
tickle.
players almost
I'll take another tickle at the middle.
seem to
At
be
130?
losing interest in the poker, but Kevin,
175
very
said,
interested
right?
here
Yeah,
with pocket
like
aces.
145, something
Sorry.
like that.
I'm okay.
There are so many tickles. I just wish I would have taken that plus
1400
7
with
if it was
aces.
out there.
Matt with ace queen off, giving it some thought. Matt fighting for every dollar he's ever made.
I mean, be honest.
Thinking and rethinking, and he does make the call.
You'd rather
Buffalo.
be Denver, of course.
You'd rather be Buffalo.
It's like saying, would you rather have the kings or the aces? You know, you want to have hope and
Jack
you're
8-3.
behind, or you want to
Easy
have fear
escape
and be ahead.
offered
That's
here
a
for
very good
Matt,
one.
unless
They
Kevin
they need 30 yards. For field
decides
goal.
to
Time
check
is not
here.
a factor.
Four
Time is
downs,
time is
30
not a
yards.
factor.
But then he's gonna hit the field goal or brick the field goal. But then he's gonna. Then they're
More
gonna
like, would
play
you
up.
rather have ace king or 6-7 suited pre-flop?
Yeah, I guess it's 150 out of it.
Tackle that guy.
Oh, he's gonna do
Oh, he's gonna get. He's gonna get.
What?
Oh, nice.
Oh, Bo
And
tried to do one of those
Matt
earlier,
not
didn't he?
going anywhere just
Little
yet. Makes the call for 1,000 here,
Guys, he's
and the
super
turn
high.
is the deuce of diamonds.
Well, he's not gonna win.
Matt lucky to not pair up.
He almost got nailed.
Kevin now with aces,
Because I feel like
staring
by
down
osmosis, I'm
a
pretty close to walking out of
Badoogie
here as, like, a white man in
board.
khakis, New Balance, who has a
Wearing a
very
jean jacket. You're not that far off a white girl
definitive
yourself.
opinion on like charcoal versus gas grills. So, like,
I think you go smoker, to be honest. I think you go neither
Yeah,
charcoal or
smoker's what it
gas.
is.
see,
Smoke, or the green egg, that's what's in nowadays.
all right, see, it's happening.
That's what my dad
It's
got.
happening. We've got niche smoker discussions happening.
I was talking to Joe about this after that pork belly yesterday. I was like, you ever smoke your own butt? Now that's teeing you up.
It's too easy. I like a little challenge.
4,000 now from Kevin, and this surely should be too rich for Matt.
Yeah, probably. Oh, worth 5 points or something. Like 1.5%. Yeah, yeah. Yo. Yep.
Wow.
Like I said,
Oh, his knee
poker
went down.
no longer
His knee was in.
at the
You
forefront
better go
of the
quick,
players'
'cause that was not a
minds.
catch.
They're gonna look
It's
at
all
it.
about
Oh,
football.
the ref waved it off.
He only had
He
1
was
foot.
out.
Looked good to me.
Matt refocused now on
Oh,
the
you got
task at
His
hand.
knee went down.
Possession.
Oh, his elbow. Oh, his arm
Oh,
went down.
maybe.
first.
I don't know.
His
That's
arm went
a
out.
terrible angle to see. I don't.
That is spicy right here.
But
Wow.
Yeah, but is it?
The wrist is out.
And
Hand
this,
touched out.
all the while, I'm thinking Matt's going to be conservative here.
oh yeah.
Shouldn't brace
Instead,
himself
on
just to get
a
into the
No,
face.
shouldn't
like
embrace-
nondescript
ground to the
deuce,
face.
he's going to check raise, signaling eights, threes, jacks, jack 8, maybe hands like kings and queens, but it just seems unlikely given the preflop action.
Yeah, I mean, you block aces, you block
Hand the ball
queens,
off for like
but
12
on
yards.
this board,
Oh, there you
Jack
go.
8,
There's
Oh my
the
God.
flag.
3 deuce, you might trap the jacks and 8s still when your opponent bets 4K into 5K on the turn.
So he's like, I
So
It's like risk
yeah,
reward,
this
I just-
this
I
is
can't.
this is
Like,
really
that should literally
outside the
never,
box, unorthodox.
Home too.
Ever.
Not certain you're going to be able to get aces to fold here, but maybe he knows his
They're just so
customer.
amped up, though.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
like,
you have aces. It's a pretty dry board.
So, yeah.
Sure, you lose to jacks and 8s,
Whatever,
but
like,
you know there's bluffs
equity is
exist in
lost
this
in
game,
game
so you
one,
just
so
got to
it's
hang
like-
on with these
Yeah,
hands.
that
I
one was
mean,
really bad.
that in that spot is.
Also, I'm curious why.
See,
Oh,
I
what is
am
this?
Morphing.
We're coming over the top real
I
small
think- I
here?
think it's a call.
No, it's a call. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, we are just going to call. So Kevin took some time here and
Real
made the call. And now,
trusting that he
is
stayed
Matt
here.
just in shutdown mode? Is this just too? Is this too tough?
Be at the king.
yeah, I don't know. You know, this is already out of my realm. I feel like. I think Kevin just checks and
Make the right decision sometimes.
yeah, we might see a give up.
Consult the crystals.
But again, you block aces, you block queens. This player did 3-bet out of position from the small blind. That's pretty strong usually.
Kevin indeed checks again, and Matt now knows that with 21K in the middle, if he checks, that money is not going his way. Sometimes the thought of losing out
Ooh, that was
by
sneaky.
checking
That was
triggers a bluff. And look at
that was
this.
designed.
He is reaching for the yellow chips,
Take some
and
TV
that's
shots
a
and
bit there.
timeout, and now you
field
figured it
goal?
out.
Okay.
We're
I
looking
can
at
see why.
12,000.
Dude, they ran
Now I
that
see
play.
why the-
They ran that
Look,
play
when you
well.
get
30.
people to
I
play
can
big
go plus
pots,
130 now.
sometimes they
I
make
understand, 'cause
mistakes.
They could also just score a touchdown.
Let's
and then-
see
It's over, yeah.
Kevin's reaction
I wasn't thinking. I wasn't factoring that possibility.
to this 11K bet.
Massive bet
Win.
here.
12,800.
from 12,000.
Matt, 12,800, and now action on Kevin. And I mean, the only hands we should be scared of are jacks and eights, right?
Yeah, more or less. Maybe there's a 9-10 in there that's bluffing that just got there, but I don't know if that takes this kind of line, honestly.
Get on Alan fumbling it.
And there's Kevin putting together what it would take to make the call here. Already up 26,000 on the session. Matt up 24,000, so this could make Kevin by far and away the biggest winner of the day. And I just cannot see him finding a fold here.
50 to 1, so that would be like.
If this works, for some reason, Matt has the best read on Kevin of anyone I've ever seen. And there's the call. Kevin's going to win a huge one. 47,000 in the middle, and Matt, who's been winning left and right here today, picks his moment for a massive bluff, and it backfires in a terrible way.
Okie dokie. 3 hands left. You got Moxie, kid.
Nice call.
Thank you.
Oh.
Tough spot.
We call him Rocket Man.
Oh, good drop. That's good drop. That's actually better. You don't want 4 yards and burn the timeout.
Right, only 3 left. I got to straddle.
8. That was 8. It probably should have come for 2.
Oh, you said that. I was like, I'm so confused.
Sorry, I know it's the ball.
Straddles on.
That one kind of hurt, so.
Raise the 5.
Seven deuce for Danielle. Is she going to get crafty here, but she decides to just let it go.
Wow, okay. Where's the spirit of the game?
You got to make that throw.
Right.
You've got to make that throw.
You got to make the catch, too. Wow.
Joshy. I hate putting it in your kicker. Never put it in the face of your kicker. He's
King
open.
6
Oh, Josh,
suited.
all day. And he scores 2. He literally doesn't go down to 5. Oh.
Play bets 500, and Joel thinking that this might be a good chance to win some money. Has kicker problems here, but there's quite a few ways in which this ends up in a chop.
What's that?
I feel like they're going to miss.
5 of spades on the turn. Now, all of a
This
sudden,
is not easy to trade. I don't like this at all.
Joel with increased equity, picking up a flush draw.
I feel like, why are they going to like reverse ice the kicker by not icing the kicker when the kicker's expecting them to ice them every time?
2,000 out
You
from
do
the
not
play.
need to balance the range.
Come on.
And Joel moves all in. Pair and flush draw, but
Good luck, Joel.
the pair is no good.
10-7.
Yeah, 10-7.
This is spicy.
Yeah.
I mean, if you have King 8
Might
here,
have kicker trouble.
you kind of hate your spot.
The Bills might too.
I have to watch this kick before I decide.
What do you have?
If he makes it,
Players.
I have a bad top pair. What do you have?
I have a great top pair, and I have the second nut flush draw.
Oh, here it is. Stone.
Got it.
But if you want to call, I'd love for you to call.
Buffalo does not have kicker problems.
From a 5-yard wide field goal. That was right
So
on
the
the
players
going
watching
OT.
the football on the side TVs here,
I
and
was never a concern. I thought they
Clay
were
How great do
considering
you consider great?
making the
Oh,
call
they-
here.
How great is great? 9 or better.
That's a problem for me.
Look at the chatter, and Clay seems to think that he's being honest here.
I really thought they'd win in regulation. And Josh had the play. Just make the turn.
It's a big problem.
You know, if someone had a really big hand like that, would they really want to talk you out of calling?
I don't know if you're talking me into it or talking me out of it.
There you
Wow, look at
Trainer used
this.
to be on the Broncos.
Joel gets it done, and Clay
He's been the
was a big
lead for
favorite.
like 15, 20
if that had gone to
Probably
showdown.
cycled through a couple
Nice man,
teams.
nice man.
I feel like I remember him being on the Broncos.
He cycled through a lot of teams, so I feel like maybe he did have like probably a 3 to 5 year stretch with them. Altitude helps a ton there. Like 50, that 50-yard K was probably close to like 45, 46.
Why is Drew here?
I think it still measures
Tristan.
50.
Drew has been talking about football,
Yeah, but
played
altitude definitely
8%
impacts
of the
Actually,
hands.
though,
Sorry, has
Matt,
raised
no,
8% of the
I would
hands he
agree.
played.
He's played 21%.
21%.
Definitely, you know,
It's been a straight-up football show here.
You know,
I
it's
understand the sign.
it's tough with.
Are we here to
football
play
on.
football, or are we here to play poker?
Altitude versus cold. I don't know.
Well, yeah, if you,
I like the
factor
sweat
it
too,
in,
don't
you
get me
know,
wrong.
equation.
Let's focus on the action.
With the tape measure, it's still the same distance.
It does still measure 50. In his mind, he had to make a 50-yarder. Can I get the programming alert off so we know how much time's left?
Oh, 1 second.
There you go.
No time. Just like this game.
Probably
No time left. Last chance for romance.
Ace-8 for Art. Raises it up. Kevin comes along, and there's Danielle.
Nothing on hard bed.
Let's take a chance.
And Joel with Ace-6 suited also with a great hand. And got some multi-way action brewing here.
17.
How does overtime work? Is it a full play quarter and whoever has the goal?
I think it works just like
Really wanted to call
regular
that.
season now.
Both teams have to
Joel
get
makes it
some
1700.
possession.
Art makes the call now on Danielle after Kevin folds, and she gets out of the way with King Jack.
So both teams get the ball. Even if they give up a touchdown, they're going to get the ball back.
All right, two
Because
aces
tied.
tangling here. And it comes 7-8-9. Pair for Art. Straight draw for Joel with backdoor
I'm
diamonds.
actually not sure. I feel like it might be, but it might only be the second. It might be.
2K from Joel. Quick call from Art. This could get very interesting here.
Oh yeah. And Lock, J-Logger, you know, could just bluff it here. I mean, this isn't really the board you want to go crazy with a bluff, but when your back's against the wall, sometimes you gotta fight.
You heard 3 hands left and you woke up, huh?
Joel is fighting.
53.
Queen 9 beats me. I probably shouldn't be in there.
And he does get it done, and that's 2 hands for Joel
We got
that he gets to take down despite
Actually
not
close.
having the
Am I?
best of it. Well done.
5, 6.
Then a quick potty break.
I ride that rush,
Right back
baby.
at it.
One more hand, right?
One
You
more.
had 5-6, you said?
Yeah.
All right, final hand of the session. Hope you guys all enjoyed.
We'd have seen your cards.
Raise the
The Table 1 crew coming together here for some poker action on this playoff Sunday. Let's see if we can get some fireworks here on the final hand of the night.
Safe.
You're making day 2.
Now what do? We go do something.
10 minute. 10 minute.
We go do something crazy.
Get a coffee.
Jumping jacks?
Guess we're going to circus
Can I get a
circus.
cherry coke?
Go ride a roller coaster.
3 for 3?
Would you like any G?
3 for 3. Why not?
You won the last 2.
I'm down. I don't object.
Your coffee.
Got a big hand, Joel. You got a real big hand.
Do
3 for 3.
3 for 3. Hold it off.
All right.
All right, so we take like 10 minutes.
Oh,
and
yeah. Need those, huh?
and
All right,
same
and that
thing,
is it.
but
On
live
that
stream is
note,
done?
we've reached the end of the stream.
Can I
Thank you all
steal
so
one of
much
these
for
bites?
watching. It's been a
yes, please.
pleasure
I-
having you all hang out with us, and we'll be
This
back
looks like
next week on
ravioli.
Saturday and Sunday for Oaken's game and the first ever edition of Joe's game. Kevin, the big winner, up nearly $50,000. Joel ends up winning a few hands towards the end, but he was down the most. For Tristan Wade, my name is Rem Karinkema. Thank you all so much for watching, and check out table1.vegas for more on this great crew of players and friends. For now, good night, and we'll see you next week.